Hey, g'day, aloha, and hello, everyone. Welcome to Chapter 6 of Hit Dice Heroes. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, morning, middle of the night, middle of the day, whenever you are. Thank you so much for joining us. I am your DM, Alana, and I am joined today by my wonderful players who are going to introduce themselves once again, as always. Say hello, guys, starting with Nico.
Oh, hello. I am Nico, and I play Hikari, and I am finally ready for our next leg in this adventure.
I'm Kiralee, I play Gema, and I am also more than ready for the next chapter.
I think I'm next, so I'm just gonna go. I'm Maya. I play Solace, or Ace, and I am very ready for some motherfucking D&D.
I'm Phil, and I play Oleg. And when I can work out my Discord and what the fuck's happened to it, I'm definitely ready to play D&D.
Cool. That's all we can ask. Just first things first. If you saw it, I hope you enjoyed it. We have a new intro video for our wonderful stream. Something that I was super excited to share, and I'm bad at this. I keep saying I'm bad at this, but it's super exciting. I think it's super exciting, and we hope you enjoyed it. It's just a little something to kind of get you hyped for each session before we start playing. So quickly just going through the rest of our announcements. Looking on my screen, I'm seeing a little bit of delay, so just checking in. If there appears to be any kind of lag or any kind of buffering, please let us know. You can also message our mod Wildemount, and they can get the message to us. But that would be super cool if that didn't happen. But you know, just in case, let us know if the stream is looking a bit dodgy, and we can work on that. Second announcement. That's not really an announcement, that first one, but second announcement. If you guys don't know, something we want to share and talk about is our second, well, not a second, it was our first podcast, technically. Our other podcast that we work on is the What the Sheet podcast, which is the Critical Role discussion podcast created by Nico, and we all join him each week to discuss Critical Role, and it's a lot of fun. I'm seeing a few people in chat right now that join us when we do What the Sheet. It's a lot of fun. We get together, we chat about the episode, we freak out, we theorize, and it's a really nice time. We get to engage with the chat a lot more. So we do that every day after Critical Role, so every Friday or Saturday after Critical Role, and you can check out that on twitch.tv/Nico Nielsen. And you can also find it on Nico's YouTube channel. But it's a really fun time. If you're up to date on Critical Role and you just want some critics to talk about with, it's a great place. Highly rated.
Make very dangerous predictions that come true.
Oh yeah, we're super accurate with our predictions, so watch out.
We are.
No, it's a lot of fun. That was the second one. Thirdly, we want to once again shout out our incredible character. I'm on fire this morning, guys. I'm living it.
Let's go.
Do it.
We want to once again shout out our incredible character artist, Rysaie Arts. So, if you've seen the art in our brand spanking new intro video, and you'll see it in the player cards that are transitioning on the side, Rysaie Arts is an incredible artist. She was a joy to work with, and we're like constantly still blown away by her work, so go check her out. We can put her links in the chat for you to go to check out her stuff. And then finally, I've kind of already said it, but yeah, our mod is Wildemount, so please, any issues, any complaints, any compliments, please message Wildemount and they can get the message to us. But any other announcements from anyone?
Stay safe out there, guys.
Yeah. Stay safe. It's a bit skew whiff at the moment, isn't it, the world? So
yeah.
Hopefully
but that's why we're here.
Yeah, hopefully these next few hours can be a nice little escape from that. But with all that said, I think it's time to start chapter 6 of our adventures in Wildemount. You guys ready to go?
Ready.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Most.
So, checking that the sound's working. There we go. So, to recap last session. Last session, our party discovered their true competitive natures as they participated in various tests of skill and strength at the Artisans' Fair in Chisoa. The night began with a dancing competition and some friendly betting, where Hikari joined Oleg and together wowed the crowd with their acrobatics and displays of magic, with Oleg at one point even turning into the image of a tree, wildlife and all. The pair ultimately received a very good score. Not to be outdone by the elves, Solace and Gima took their turn and with the aid of a song and a ghostly apparition, were able to impress the judges. Yet a minor slip-up on their last turn meant Hikari and Oleg would win the competition and take the prize as well as the agreed-upon bet. My music stopped, that's okay.
Did we get the prize? Prize? I
You
don't
did,
remember a
yeah,
prize.
you got 50 gold for
we
winning
get
that one.
Oh,
We
okay.
got the prize of sweet victory.
Then after a somewhat awkward meeting with Miss Tio, the party retreated to bed for the evening.
Yeah.
The next day saw more competition as both Solace and Hikari entered the Tisoa Timber Toss, another test of skill and strength. Hikari made a
don't
valiant
think I did
effort, but ultimately was outdone by Solace, who was so successful she made it to the grand final. And after a super tense showdown between the halfling and a raging turtle, our Solace came out the victor. 50 gold richer, and the proud new owner of a swanky new bag of holding. And that is where we are now. I'm going to see if the sound wants to work again. And yeah, so you guys are still in the main arena where the timber toss had taken place. And the day is still yours. It's probably about mid-afternoon at this point. Or probably early afternoon. I'd say it's early afternoon. But yeah, what would you all like to do?
Solace, that was so cool.
Thank you.
That was impressive.
Thank you.
Ah,
I
a lot of fun,
am
guys.
very proud of myself. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Didn't know if that would go super great. I just got really excited and rode that adrenaline, and now I have a cool fucking bag. So what's up? Let's go.
Yeah. It's a very hip and happening bag, I must say.
I stuck my foot in there. It's weird in there. I wouldn't recommend it.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? Like there's like a
It's-
troll living in there weird?
Not like
or-
it was weird in there. What time is it? How much more day do we have left?
It's probably about 1 o'clock. I'd say 1 p.m.
Okay. Are there other fair activities like on the schedule?
That
we know
yes,
of?
yes.
Solace
So,
is addicted now.
yeah, yep, there is. So there is you go back into town because the Tisoa Timber
Mhm.
Toss was outside the city gates. You make your way back into town and you see kind of leading towards the river. They are setting up a river shot competition. And you see people like pulling out bows, people are setting up barrels in the water, and there is some kind of archery challenge taking place here. If you're interested, but that seems at the current time to be the only like competition.
That looks interesting.
Official.
Oh, like,
competition.
didn't you pick up a bow?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I did. I've got a fishing rod with the bow as well, so we can fish and
Oh,
shoot.
yeah.
Can I have a
If
look
there's a
around?
fishing contest.
Are there any cats nearby?
Make a perception check.
Oh, shit. I need dice for that, don't I? Crap.
Is there, Elena, is there
Yes.
like you know how there's like the main events at a fair and then there's like the sideshow that has like little games? Is there like a bobbing for apples?
Sure. Yeah, there
Do
is.
you want me to roll to see if there's a bobbing? for
No, there
apples?
is. Straight up.
8.
I go, Solace,
Yeah.
all you have to do is get the right apple and they can't hold their breath.
I see where you're going with this.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You're very strong. I can hold my breath a long time. Everybody's got a skill. We just go fair to fair. I know I've been saying it again and again, but we get a cart, and we go down the coast with the fair.
Yep.
Fair to fair.
The more you talk about it, the more convincing it gets, to be completely honest.
Yeah, Taldore's got talent. It's only like a few thousand miles away. We can work our way along the coastline,
yeah.
maybe catch a boat, do a dance on the boat. Hopefully it doesn't sink. What time? You say it's in the middle of the afternoon. Can I go
Yes.
pick up my armor? Is that finished?
Yeah, sure,
now?
absolutely.
Said
By
it'd
the
be
way,
24
with an
hours?
8, you don't really see any cats kind of wandering around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's too many
But-
people currently out, so you imagine a lot of them are hiding away from the large crowds. But yeah, you go.
Oleg will just look at a variety of people and just like, will you all just shoo, please? I'm looking for a cat. Shoo, go on.
The
Shoo.
people shoo as this strange, like armored, made of wood
Yahoo.
elf, sticks in the hair, kind of wanders up and asks them to shoo. So yeah, they shoo.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
Yeah,
Get out of
you
the way of
best
the cat.
just get out of the way. Just move.
Yeah, I just want to go pick up my armor because I believe
Yep.
it's studded leather armor now with Oleg.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wooden
You go.
bolts.
You go
Yes,
to
okay.
the leather worker. Yes, the leather worker who was preparing it for you, and you pick it up. I'm just checking. Did you pay for that?
It did.
You paid up
I
front.
paid in advance. I think it was 25 gold.
Trust you.
It's in the stream. You can check in the stream.
Yeah,
Guys,
Check
chat,
the
help me out here. Did I? I'm
Cool.
sure I did because I've got less money.
That would make sense. Yeah, no
That's
worries.
the money.
Yeah, so you pick it up and you now have the equivalent of studded armor.
Yes.
Yeah, good
Badass
stuff.
motherfucker.
Fashion show.
Hey,
Fashion
get-
show.
Yeah, I'll put it on and do a twirl for the people and make sure that
And it looks really cool because
druid
it's-
craft.
Yeah, because it's like the armor that you've seen with Oleg before, but there are like these now kind of knobs of
Careful, crazy. Yeah.
like gnarls of
Oleg has
wood
knobs.
all
Oleg
down
has
the
all over him. Yes,
little
just
bumps
people
of
can come and
wood
look at
all
his knobs all
down
day.
the armor. I made myself laugh. I'm sorry.
Okay. Sure, it's my fault.
All right. Yes, but you collect your armor.
Okay, cool.
Oh, like, do you want me to test it?
No, no, wait
Fair,
until
fair.
something
I thought I'd
hurts
ask.
me first.
I thought I'd ask. Yeah, yeah.
No, thank
Keep
you.
it
thank
fresh.
you.
Keep it fresh. That makes sense.
Maybe you could do me a favor though. I need to find some soap. Can we find some soap?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe there'll be some in the fair. Like, you know, they have those arts and crafts
It's an
stations.
artisan's fair.
Yes, scented soap. Yes.
Artisan,
fancy.
artisan, yeah.
Something to light, something to put in the bath. And
Make
relax
it-
with.
Can I smell?
If
can I
you want,
smell
if you
some
want to
soap?
try and find or smell out a soap stall, make a perception check. An investigation check. Sorry.
Would I get advantage because somebody's helping me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can
Well,
take advantage or you can both roll. It's up to you.
Well, I have a +2. What do you got?
Oh, you have a +2. What's a +2?
Fair.
I don't know what that
That's I
means.
meant.
Investigation.
Yes, I know what it means. I'm being in character.
We're good.
I have
It's
a
been,
+3.
it's been 3 weeks since
No,
we
that's
played.
insight.
Go.
I have a +1.
I'll just do help action then.
I could help you because I only have a +1.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said-
Someone
okay,
roll,
cool.
otherwise you're not getting advantage.
I'm gonna roll.
Roll. Find me soap. I need soap.
Okay, my first roll was a 1. Did you say I had advantage?
Yeah, because Oleg's helping you out.
Oh, my second roll was an 18 for a dirty 20.
Yes,
Whoa.
does that look like soap? I think that's soap over there.
Nice, yep. You make your way
Okay.
back in from the river and kind of up close to where Mordoc's mansion is. You find like a little old lady tending to a soap and kind of like candle-based shop. One of the things you see like in a shopping centre where they're just like selling
Okay.
candles and soap and tea towels and that sort of thing.
Is she human, elven?
Human.
What race?
Older human
I
woman.
detect She's human. Okay.
Yeah.
Dearest grandmother, I am looking for soap that can is good for getting bits out of fur. You know, something that's good with animals. Something that can really get rid of all of those nits and bits that get into the animal's fur. Got something
Flea
like that,
shampoo.
Something long lasting.
Flea shampoo.
She looks at you, she's like, I've got some soap that's good for pets, if that's what you're looking for.
Marvelous. Yes, I'll have 5 of them, please.
5 bars of pet soap, okay.
5 bars of pet soap.
Yep, you can write that in your
You're a
inventory.
pet already?
For 5 bars of pet soap, I'll say 5 silver pieces. These are artisanal
Okay.
soaps.
You got yourself a deal.
Got a pet bear, Oleg? What? 5.
No bears. No bears. Cats, and maybe the odd rat. When we find some rats and cats, we're going to have a long conversation, and we're going to make sure that they all stay clean and tidy.
Wait, I don't know if they're like that.
It'll be fine. Cats will
Oh.
be fine. Not
I don't. Am I thinking of the wrong animal, or is it cats that don't like water? I've never had a cat.
Like soap.
The cats will
Maybe.
need to bathe
Solid point.
the rats.
Can I lean into the lady who runs the shop?
Absolutely, you can.
Oh.
Nice to meet you. My name is Gima.
Hello, hello. You're very close.
How do you make the soap slippery?
She leans in close and she goes, magic.
Cool. Magic. I could buy a bucket of.
She looks a bit confused.
Like just looking at the soap.
She looks a bit confused and she's like, no, I can sell you slippery soap if you like. I've lost the accent again. I can sell you slippery soap if you like.
Do you have extra slippery soap?
Yep.
I would like 2 bars or bottles of extra slippery. Is it a bar or
Bars. They're all bars.
I would like 2 bars of your extra slippery soap.
She's like, that I can do. And she reaches in and she grabs, she just grabs 2 kind of, well, make a perception check.
Damn it.
Are we all just standing around as she leans in close?
Well, it's Gima. You're kind of used to Gima leaning in close to people and talking
fair.
to them.
I only got a 4.
You only got a 4? Okay, yeah. She hands you 2 bars of soap. She says, these are the slipperiest soaps you can find.
Yeah, those ones are particularly magical, and I'll cast Minor Illusion to make them sparkle a little bit.
Holy shit.
She's like, ah!
Thank
It's
you.
even catching her off there.
How much coins? I put my hand in my pocket and I like bring out like a handful. Hang on, I'm trying to find. Where is my coinage? How does this work? Okay, cool. I bring out like 7 gold coins. I'm like, this many?
She's like, just one of those will do.
Okay.
I give her 2 because you gave me the extra slippery stuff. Thank you.
She takes it. She kind of looks at her stall and she's like, oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Come back anytime.
I like put them in my bandolier
Oh, nice.
really carefully.
I'm picturing like an ammo bandolier, but with soap in it.
Yeah, that's 100%. I've
Yeah.
got like a Wookiee kind of thing happening. Yeah.
Nice.
Where to next, guys?
I'm gonna keep my
I need
eyes
to
out
find
for
a
like
rat.
a mystics shop or like a
Um,
gypsy stall or something.
Yeah, looking around, there's not too much of that. The closest you find is like wandering around. You find like the kind of not so much the office, but the workspace of one of the town's mages. This is Pasto, which you may remember like hearing about before, but yeah, Pasto has kind of like
Pesto,
a space.
Mordek, and Z.
Yeah, Pasto has got kind of like not so much a stall set up, just a space set up, and it's just kind of sitting there happily. You see this, or what you assume to be Pasto. It's Pasto. You see this tall half-orc woman with like dark braids going down the back of her head, and she's just sitting there reading a book.
Oh.
But that's really all you find. There's nothing too much in terms of like mystic, arcane sort of stuff. It is more of like an arts and crafts fair.
Is there no like whatchamacallit, tarot card readers or like palm readers or any of that shit?
Not
You know what I'm
really,
talking about?
no.
Okay, yeah, I figured artisan fair versus like Renaissance fair.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what you find.
Okay.
So what do you guys like to
I'm
do?
going to run to the bathroom quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just continue
Do you need
walking.
wait.
Continue
Do you need a
taking
bathroom
it
buddy?
there.
Do you
No.
need a bathroom buddy? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because if you get, what if you get lost?
Then I will go to the tree.
Right, we have a meeting place. Okay, you're good.
Yes.
Have a good bathroom.
Yep. And I will leave the group and
Yep.
meander a little bit, but then make my way towards that stall.
Okay, cool. Yep. You guys just gonna wander around the fair as that's happening?
No.
No? Okay.
Oleg wanders off.
Alright, cool. We'll do Hikari first then. So what would you like?
Meeting place at the trio leg.
Sure. Yep. I'm a tree. Bye.
Perfect. Hikari, what would you like to do?
I shall approach the stall where I saw the half-orc woman
Mm-hmm.
and just say, excuse me, I was wondering if you might be able to help me with something that I have.
She kind of looks up and she's got like these bright golden eyes and she looks at you, she's like, what can I help you with?
You are proficient in magical curiosities, maybe?
You could definitely say that, yes. Not so much
Okay.
curiosities, more the art of arcane.
Oh, okay, interesting, fascinating. Well, I acquired these cards, and I pull out the 6 cards that I picked up from the shack.
Yep.
And I was just wondering if there was anything interesting about them.
Well, I can certainly figure that out for you for a fee.
How much are we talking?
Oh, a simple identification of magical items will run you the cost of 5 gold pieces. It is the fair,
5
so I do
gold?
have a discount currently.
All right, that's fine.
Cool.
That's fair. I'll just take it out of Solace's money.
Perfect.
And I won from her.
You pay your 5 gold pieces and you hand the cards over, face down, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. You hand over the cards, and she kind of like manipulates them in her hand and lays them on the table, and you see she begins to ritually cast Identify Magic, and
And she's like focusing in on it now.
yes, she is. She's focusing on her
So I'll
spell.
just do a brief like scope of her stall.
There's nothing there. Like, it's a very nice table she's got set up, but it is just her and just the table. And it's out the front of what you assume to be like where she works or where she lives or something, but it's kind of like her area is set up here. Let me just bring it up so I can properly tell you what it is. Oh, I spelled that wrong. That is why it's not coming up. Cool. Yep, so she does the identification ritual. It takes about 10 minutes. And she kind of leans back in her chair and she goes, this is quite a wonderful item. How did you come into contact with this? It's not a full set, obviously, but still
Crazy
quite...
happenstance, really. It was, you know.
And she says, well, I would not recommend drawing these cards anytime soon. It is something you might want to hold on for a tricky situation. Should you find yourself in a situation where you want to either allure or impress or distract, these cards could be useful in that situation. For drawing a card will cause an apparition to appear and display itself, an illusion of sorts. And you have 6, well, was it 6 or 5? I think it might have been 5, but if you've got 6.
Wrote it down.
They're so magical. Another one has a
You have a handful of cards from the deck.
I wrote down 6. It might have been 5 though.
We'll
I
figure
wrote
it out.
down
It's fine. You've got some cards from the deck of illusions. So the deck of illusions, it's set of parchment cards. You draw a card at random from the stack that you have, and you throw it to the ground at a point within 30 feet of you. An illusion of one or more creature forms over the thrown cards and remains until dispelled.
That is cool.
So you don't know which cards you still have, but you have an assortment of random illusionary cards.
Wow.
Yep.
This is fantastic.
So there's no way
Thank
of
you.
tell. No, I'm not even.
No. It's completely random, and you've only got this handful of cards. Let me quickly double check how much I thought you had. Okay. 5. I wrote down 5. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So you have 5 cards from the deck of illusions. So you can add that to your character sheet if you like. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. That was very helpful. My name's Hikari, by the way.
Oh, pleasure to meet you. I'm Pesto.
Are you one of the the mages of the city?
I
You
am
know the Marquis?
I am indeed. And she kind of proudly shows this badge on her chest, which is this big T with some stars around it. She's like, indeed I am.
Oh, so I guess I can feel comfortable. Anyways, I actually did a job for the Marquis the other day. I think she actually called for your help as well. There is a slug
Indeed.
problem.
Indeed.
A
peculiar problem. One that I am certain I will get to the bottom of in due course, but presenting with its own set of problems as time takes its toll.
Huh. Yeah, we're hitting a bit of a roadblock ourselves. I just have one last question. I don't know if it's comfortable for you to answer, but how Master Mordek, are you familiar with him?
I am. Make an insight check.
Okay. With advantage because I'm a palate elf.
Palate elf.
17 plus 4, 21.
21. Even just from what she said, oh yes I am, but you can just tell straight up she's not impressed that you've asked that question. She's just like, yes, I am very much aware of Master Mordek.
You guys have bad blood between you?
No, not at all. And she kind of regains a little bit of composure. She's like, no, not at all. I am a professional after all. I can work with other professionals if they present themselves as professional. But no, it's what it is. Some of us take our arts a bit more seriously, I would say.
Oh, so Mordek is a bit more maybe whimsical and...
If Mordek finds the time to put in the work and actually help the city from which he's from, then sure, he can have the... She kind of goes on a bit of a rant here. She's like, sure, then he could absolutely claim the title of, Marvelous Master Mordek, but no, it's honestly.
I haven't had the pleasure or otherwise of meeting Mordek. I've only heard of him from his apprentice, but I was just curious.
He's much of a recluse. You'd be lucky to find him here in this town. You've asked that apprentice of his, and he's always saying he's in Port Damali, or he's in Nicodranas, or he's in Zadash. He's somewhere else. But I don't know. I appreciate the work I get from the Marquis.
Yeah, as do I now. Made a nice
wonderful.
chunk of change.
Maybe you could get a badge too at some point. That's a badge.
Yep. I love being a part of the system.
As do I.
So, yeah. Have a great rest of your fair.
You too.
And maybe I'll see you around some other time. Maybe.
Possibly. I am always open for services of the magical kind.
Fantastic. All right, I must go find my friends.
Okay, cool.
I will wander off.
You wander off. Oleg, what are you doing?
I don't want to spend too much time on this. For the sakes of brevity, would you like me to explain the 3 things that I'm looking for, and then maybe you could suggest what we need to do from there?
Sure.
I'm trying to set up some kind of influence. Oleg noticed them when we were at the festival. Was it today or yesterday? Whenever it was. That there were a number of rats inhabiting his tree that he formed.
You noticed that the night before when the rats all crawled on top of you as your tree formed, yes. You noticed that very closely.
He knows that rats can inadvertently, through no fault of their own, spread plague and disease and bad things. So he would like to set up a kind of a program which will encourage the rats to bathe themselves on a daily basis. So he's looking for a rat that he can influence. Somewhere in a back street, somebody that he can say, "You are the king rat. You are now in charge of all of the rats of this city, and I will enforce it." Yes, the Rat King. No. And you will ensure that all of your friendly rats and yourself bathe once a day using this soap, which I'm going to put down a drain pipe in the hope that it will get lodged in the drain pipe, and then the rain will automatically add. And the rats can just come along one at a time and nicely wash themselves and get clean and then go on the way. However, if the rats choose not to want to go ahead with this cleaning operation, which will benefit them and the rest of the city as well, because it becomes very prosperous, I would like to enforce it with drug-addicted cats to ensure and say, "These are my friends, the cats. All of the cats, you're all high on my drugs. Therefore, you will murder the rats if they do not bathe." Are you listening, cats? And hopefully the cats are all like goggle-eyed. It's like, "Yep, we need our next fix. Sure, who do you want dead? No problem." But I also need to set up the supply for the catnip. So there's 2 things. We need catnip and soap, and a lot of influence over cats, rats, and anybody else. Can we do that?
Oleg's a megalomaniac.
For the sake of brevity.
No, my interests are in preserving the longevity of the city and ensuring that plague or disease does not inhibit this wonderful city that we have come to love and cherish, and we want to see grow. We don't want to see it diminish into plague.
And he's by himself right now, right?
Do my bit for the betterment of my fellow beings that I around. If I go out into the forest tomorrow and I die through some horrible grisly death due to the significant fact I've only got 15 hit points, but Oleg doesn't know what they are, then I want to have some legacy, something to leave behind, like the Oleg rat solution. Maybe it can be adopted by other cities. We can sell franchises. You guys can inherit the winnings from all of this. So it's a legacy for those friends that I've met and for all cities everywhere. What can we do? What kind of dice roll does that require?
Fucking
hell. What do I roll?
I have lots of dice.
Rat check. Here we go.
A rat check.
A few things. I appreciate the amazing, for one thing.
Thank you.
Secondly, just the amount of lists of things you said you want to do, and then can we do that? I enjoy that.
Well, I thought I might give you an outlook before we just went, I want to go look for a rat.
It
now
gave me
I want to go look for a cat.
I picture Oleg standing at a wall saying this to the wall. No, it's perfect. Okay, so I will say this is, if I had to give like a DC for this, for the entire operation, it would be near impossible or practically impossible. But I want to give you a shot. So I'll say let's make 3 checks. Unless we can roleplay, but I'd say for the sake of brevity, why don't we make 3 checks to find some rats, to convince some rats, and on failure find some cats, and then we might just have an overall operations check to see if this sort of thing could be set up. I will first off say make a medicine check for yourself, Oleg, just on the premise of your entire plan. I just want to see if you notice anything.
I didn't see that. Hang on. 13.
13? I mean...
8 plus 5.
You've been to the hospital in Tosoa. You've seen their kind of capabilities. We'll still go ahead with your plan, but you do get the sense that disease isn't a major concern in this town. But nevertheless, there are some dirty rats around. So let's sort out these dirty rats. So, go ahead and make, we'll say, a nature check to find some rats.
I'm good at that.
Yeah.
They said in Critical Role the other day that nature's just a dump stat, but it's not for nature clerics.
Yeah.
Why am I not proficient in this shit?
It's not a dump stat. I'm a nature cleric. I'm not proficient.
Yeah, I know it. No, I don't. 5? It's a tree. 5.
You struggle finding rats. Once again, there's a lot of people out. You do find like some birds in the tree. Yeah.
Have you seen any rats? Hello? What's your name? You're talking? No, you're not even talking to me, are you?
It's just looking at you.
I just think I'm crazy.
No.
Okay. I'm just the 5 bars of soap.
Yes.
I'm going to dump them each in a drain pipe in the hope that the rats will automatically work out what they need to do. They've got everything that they need now. They just need to work it out from themselves. That's evolution. I will not interfere anymore. It is up to them to discover what they need to do. The soap is there. The water is there. Good luck.
How are you putting them into drain pipes? Are you just like shoving them up, or are you sneakily going around and putting them, or are you just going up and like?
No, there's no secrecy at all to Oleg. No, he just kind of like rams them up the drain pipes.
Okay, about down. On the 3rd pipe, you hear a voice behind you saying, so what are you doing? And you turn around, there's 2 Zalezo guards standing there, and they're like, this is now the 3rd pipe we've seen you place something in. You need to stand back, please. And they instruct you to
it's soap. Here you go, it's soap. And I will offer them the 4th bar. It's soap to ensure that the rats stay clean and the cats don't have to buy too many drugs off me. Is that okay? Thank you. Good.
They stop you, and they're like,
what's the problem? I'm trying to improve your city. Get off me.
You clearly have had too much, sir. Why don't you come with us? They're going to...
Why do I need to go with...
They're going to direct you.
I've got 3 more. I've got 2 more. Okay, I just need to do another 2, and then I will... They're
going to forcefully direct you towards the to the guardhouse. Yeah.
Oleg's by himself, right? Like,
we're
near him.
Fine. Where's Oleg?
I'm just gonna say,
I think this is totally uncalled for. There's no need for this.
Yeah, they are
ridiculous.
They're very nice about it. They're not like forcing you. Well, they are forcing you, but they're not like manhandling or anything. They're just kind of leading you. This kind of bedraggled looking elf that's been shoving soap up drain pipes, and they're going to lead you towards the guardhouse.
Normal.
I'll say, Gima and Solace, I imagine you guys are just hanging around by the tree. Both of you make... Oh, yeah? You go, Kira.
Oh, no, I actually won't. Don't worry. Yep.
Both of you make perception checks.
Make a what? What'd you say?
Perception checks.
Perception...
11.
Hello.
They're holding your arms down. Like, they're not letting you wave your arms about.
18.
18? What'd you get, Gima?
Stunningly high roll for me.
Gima, you're kind of more just entranced by the fair. There's a lot of people passing through the crowds as they go. Solace, you see about 30 feet kind of coming from the south of the city leading towards where the Marquis's office is. You see 2 Zalezo guards, and in between them is a mildly flailing Oleg, kind of with bundles of soap in his arms as he's kind of being pushed towards the direction of the Marquis's house.
So,
I don't like the soap.
Gima. That's Oleg. Oleg's... Has he been arrested?
Oleg, you make a perception check to see if you can see them.
It was 5 minutes?
Is that soap? Does he have soap?
8.
Why did he get arrested for soap?
You can't see them. Just through the crowd, there's throngs of people running around.
We should go see. We should.
Wait. We should wait for.
Bail him out.
Let's hurry, and then.
Okay, you wait for one of us should go. I worry that he's gonna like say something that's gonna freak him out. Because sometimes he says things that make sense to him, but don't make sense to like
people,
cops. I'm just worried is the only thing, and that's coming from me. I'm not good at talking.
Why would he get in trouble from just saying something? That doesn't make sense.
He's
Well,
now
sometimes
much further
people-
away. Like you're
okay.
losing sight of him at this point.
Okay. Just wait for the car here. When they get back, tell them what happened, or tell them to fucking bring them there. I take off running.
Okay, you run. And you eventually catch up to them as they are about to enter into the guardhouse.
Hey, hi, hello. That's my friend. Is he?
I know him.
Hey.
No, I don't.
Is-
Not sure if I should
What?
tell her.
Your friend
I'm not
is
sure if I should intrude you.
your friend.
I've met her once or twice. She's.
Okay. They're just gonna keep going in.
No, wait.
Don't get involved. You might get into shit. I appear to have caused a problem with the soap, so you just best not to get.
I gotta get involved.
I'm
not gonna get arrested for knowing you unless you did something really shitty.
I don't think so.
This ain't
I
really-
put
What'd
soap
you
in
do?
drain pipes. Do people?
Oh.
You're not allowed to use soap in drain pipes around here.
Excuse me, sirs.
Yeah, you see, they turn around.
Hi, just wondering.
They look exasperated. They're like, yes.
Hi. So that's a friend of mine. He's super chill. He just has like an odd way of thinking sometimes. Huh?
He's saying he's not your friend. Are you friends or not?
Like I said, no, we're friends. He's a bit odd. But he's well intentioned. I'm sure whatever the soap was for a good purpose. He has cool ideas. And if they're not allowed, then I'll make sure that he doesn't do them again. But can you please not put him in jail?
We're just gonna let him sober up a bit. We're not arresting
Oh,
him.
he's
It's
not
fair-
drunk,
it's a fair.
unfortunately.
That's slightly more serious then.
Yeah.
You might want
Oh, it's more serious.
You might want to...
Oh no, I'm very drunk. Very, very, very.
How are you? Maybe he must have...
Make a deception check,
Lost-
Alec.
I lost track of him for a bit. He must have gone and like found a bar and like
I'm very
gotten all.
drunk. Yo,
You know what?
on the bottle of
He's a lightweight. It happens. I'm so sorry about this. I can take him back to our inn.
I can't even find my deception check.
I'll say make it.
Can I assist?
You can make it with advantage, yeah, because Solus has picked up and is helping out.
Oh yeah. I'm really good at this. With advantage, you said.
Yeah, you can have advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was good. Or both good, but the first one was better, so that is... Where the fuck is it? I just found it. Deception. +1. 19 in total.
19 total.
I'm very drunk. I don't know what I'm doing.
You see the guards turn to you, Solus, and they're like, "All right, what's your name?"
My name's Ace.
Ace. And you see they pull out like a little notebook. Sure, they have notebooks. Pull out like a little pad, and they write your name down, and they turn to Oleg, and then they turn back to you. His name?
Olsen.
Olsen. Make a deception check, because I feel like that pause would have been what Solus did.
Olsen, yes.
Make a disadvantage, because they are
Olsen's
suspicious
meaning.
of you.
Disadvantage?
Oh yeah, they are
Alana, that's really
suspicious.
mean of you.
Actually, fine. No, because
No, it's fine. It's fine. I disadvantage. You're right. I got 6.
It's 6. They're like,
It's something. It starts with an O. I'm gonna be really real with you guys. I suck at names. I know it starts with an O, maybe an L. I get stuck after that. I feel bad. I don't want him to know that I forgot his name.
you just doubling
That's
down
better.
with 6. I'll say one more deception check with disadvantage again.
14.
14. Cool. They're like, we have other ways of finding out what his name is. And they turn back to Oleg. Can you tell us your name, sir?
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oliver. What did you say? Was it Oliver? No, it wasn't Oliver, was it? What is my name? I've had too much to drink. I've had so much to drink. I can't remember my name. Maybe in the morning. Can I sleep it off somewhere? Somewhere nice.
Irish accent. They're like, this is ridiculous, and they're gonna take Oleg inside.
Oh wait,
You're welcome to join him because you are acting strangely as well.
No, this is just how we talk. I'm sorry.
They take Oleg inside.
Has Hikari got
bail?
At this point, yes. I'll say, Hikari, you turn up at the tree and it's just Gima there.
Hey, Hikari.
Hey, what's up? Where'd everyone go?
I'm just wondering, can you get in trouble just like for saying things or like saying a weird thing or like doing like a odd, like not like you're not hurting somebody, but just like an odd thing?
I mean, you and Oleg haven't been arrested yet, so.
And arrested, that's where somebody kind of gets dragged away by the guards of the city. Yeah.
They usually want to avoid that by like staying low key.
Low key. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I don't really like cities very much, I've discovered. Also, Oleg
they're pretty
definitely has been arrested.
What?
That guardhouse. Solus went, and he's not come out, so I assume that didn't go great. Maybe Solus has also been arrested. I don't know.
I was gone for 5 minutes.
I know,
and
I hear you. I don't really like this place at all. Anyway, we should. I don't know. How do we get them out?
With our charm and good looks. Let's go.
All
right, I'm ready. Let's do
cool. It. Cutting back to Oleg and Solus. Solus, I imagine you enter with them. They're not like they're not essentially grabbing you, but they're just saying if you cause a fuss, you can come with them. They are taking Oleg in, and you see they've got like a section set up. Not so much the jail, but it is like a drunk tank. And you see there's a few people kind of passed out in there, and they're ushering Oleg into there.
I've got some drugs to sell. You can't lock me up today. I've got to see a cat about some drugs. It's important. The cats need the drugs.
They're gonna check to see. Okay. They're pretty insightful.
Cats.
They think you're just drunk.
You need to see the cats about the drugs.
We can do that later.
Yes.
Am I with him? Or am I kind of in the waiting room?
You can pretty much the way it's set up is the like when you walk into the left-hand side of the building is the drunk tank, like where it's set up with a few people in there now, Oleg, and there is like a counter at the front, and you see one of the guards is speaking to the person working behind the counter. The other guard is kind of locking up the cell with Oleg in it.
Okay. Oh, I'm starting to panic. I can feel it. In my gut.
Spacious in here. I'd rather like it. It's nice. Got a lot of room. Where can I have some fresh straw, please?
Sorry, my earbuds just started freaking out. Hold on, give me 1 second. My earbuds are freaking out.
You're right.
It might be Discord going weird.
Is it?
I don't think so.
Hikari, on the way, I'm gonna be like, okay, what's our motivation? What characters are we? Go.
Characters. Oh fuck.
I don't think we have to lie. I mean, okay, let's see what's going on. We don't have to make a scene. We don't even have to associate ourselves with them. Let's just see where they were taken, and we'll go from there. I gotta see the scene. I gotta scope out the place before I make any decisions.
Okay, I can be very persuasive.
Yes, turn up that charm.
Jesus. Cool. Yeah. Solus, anything you want to do as they are looking Oleg up? They kind of just look to you and they're like, and look, We're gonna keep him here for an hour or so, let him sober up a bit. He's not under arrest. If he keeps talking about drugs, we're going to investigate, but it's a fair, we get it. People get a little bit excited. Can you tell us his name, truthfully, please?
I don't know if Maya can hear us.
Oh, can you hear us, Maya?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You're muted. You're muted.
Can't hear you.
If you guys can hear me, I can't hear you. My earbuds are fucked up. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
Give
okay.
me, give me a second. I can't hear anything.
That's okay.
Hold on.
We'll say then, Hikari and Solace, you guys are making your way towards the guard post.
I'm trying to match Solace's, like, whatever kind of vibe or stride he's got going. I'm, like, 100% trying to, like, embody...
Yeah.
What did I say? Solace.
You said
Yeah,
Solace.
Hikari.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like...
What kind of stride and vibe do you have going, Hikari, as you're walking towards the guard post?
Quick, but subtle.
Okay.
You know,
Quick,
I'm
but
keeping an eye.
subtle.
I'm just always scanning, but I'm eager to get there because what the heck did they do?
Yeah.
Can I do a quick insight check? Because I was just trying to, like, match his vibe so that when we go into the guardhouse, we were kind of on the same. But can I do an insight check to see if I notice that he's, like, I don't know.
That their demeanor's kind of changed? Or like...
No, like, because I, as Kiralee, know that Hikari, like, scans the crowd a lot and is always kind of looking and checking. But now as Gima,
yeah,
because I'm trying to, like, match his... can I notice that he's, like, very...
Yeah.
situationally aware?
I'll say that, yeah, you're watching them closely and you see that they kind of got the scan going on that you maybe have seen before, so I'll say you can make an insight. Well, yeah, make an insight check to see how much you see that.
I think it's like, sorry.
Okay.
16.
16? Yeah, you can see that they are like definitely scanning the crowd and maybe look not so much worried, but kind of very much confused at what has happened, why this has happened, and this kind of, I don't know, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Nico, but probably like a bit of a fight or flight almost attitude towards what's happening here. Yeah. That's what you see. We've got a very concerned looking Maya on screen.
Probably still figuring it out.
Don't think she can hear us.
Alright.
Gima, do you have any, like, information on what happened?
Oleg and I haven't known him for very long, but I think for both of us, we're not really used to, like, cities and, like, the general infrastructure and like specific laws and rules and things. And so if it wasn't him, it probably would have been me. Almost was me the other night. Other story.
That's right.
So, like, I doubt that he did anything bad. He's probably just done something really strange, and that got him into trouble. We can probably talk him out, I think. Talk them out of it. Is that a thing you can do? If somebody gets arrested?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't know anything. We were at the tree. We're at the meeting place. We said we meet back at the tree. If anything happens, anybody gets lost, anything, we meet back at the tree. We're at the tree, and we saw him be taken away by guards.
I mean, I can't imagine Oleg doing anything that would warrant a serious arrest. So I'm hoping it's nothing bad.
Are you guys speaking?
Yeah.
Because I can't hear anything.
Oh god.
I still can't hear anything. Shit. I don't know what's going on.
The pictures on stream have gone as well.
Yeah, I just did that because when someone jumps out of a Discord chat, it goes a bit skew-whiff, so I just put the pictures up, just so. Yeah, so just bear with us for a second, guys. What we might do just before... that's the wrong one. just before we jump into this daring rescue of Oleg from the jail, we might go to just a very quick break, just as we figure out our audio. That's the one I'm looking for. So yeah, just a very quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes, hopefully, and yeah, we'll have it working then. So see you in a second. Thanks. Hey, we're back. Cool.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Cool. Yeah, so Hikari and Gima, at this point, you enter into the... I might get some tense music for this. Ooh. Oh, that's too tense. That's way too tense. That's like super evil kind of music.
We don't know what the guards are doing there.
True.
Who knows?
True. Yeah. Anyway, you guys enter into the guardhouse and you see Solace is there at the front desk, scanning around quickly. You can see that there are a few denizens in the cell off to the side, and there is an Oleg standing there in the center of the cell.
No, Oleg's gone to sleep.
Oh, Oleg's gone to sleep.
Yeah, unless they have water here, in which case he'll be bathing using the spoke that he's got.
Yep, there's a bucket of water. Yeah. So
yeah,
Oleg is now
Oleg
bathing.
strips off and starts washing and making use of the bucket of water and the soap.
Alana's so upset that there's definitely water in the jail. Yeah, I saw your brain be like, I mean, they'd have to have water because of like that's.
Yeah.
If you're going to imprison people, there has to be water.
Yep. There's water in the drunk tank, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Amazing.
So yeah, you walk in, you see Oleg's bathing. Ace is probably like just, looking like that.
Gima.
And you see the guards like talking to Ace and then turning like, hey, knock it off! And like banging on the cells as Oleg is stripping down.
I'm dirty, I need to get clean. It's lovely.
I look at Oleg. I see the distress that Solace is in. I look to Gima. Gima, it's been a pleasure knowing you. I think it's time
What's
I
the
left.
problem?
What?
and I walk up to Solace.
Okay. Cool. Yep, so you walk up to Solace. Solace is looking exactly as Maya is looking right now.
Solace.
Hi. How you doing? What's up? How do I say this? He got arrested for... Not arrested. He got... Okay, so he was shoving soap into drains, right? Still haven't figured out why, but apparently that's what he was doing. And then they still think that he's drunk. So he's in there, and then I tried to talk to the guards, and I lied about I did a bad job. Now we're here.
Man.
You tried,
Wow.
Solace. It's okay.
I thought I could just. I made so many mistakes. I was just trying to talk to them, and I'm not good at that. And then they you can go with him if you want. I was like, I don't want. And then now I'm here.
I'm gonna be so Hikari, just like the truth, maybe? Just the truth.
Yeah, it's probably on a similar vein.
The guard is just watching you guys. You have this conversation.
Listen, I turn to the guard. If you could be so kind as to release Oleg to us. He is
Oleg.
much more of a danger to himself than the people around him, and we will be sure to get him back to the inn. We're staying at the Drunken Duck. Make sure he gets some rest, but this isn't a place he should be in the state he's in. So if you could please just release him to us, that'd be amazing.
You see the guard looks at Oleg, like stripping down and like bathing himself in the cell, and looks back to you. Make a persuasion check.
Can I say, like,
so
we
good at
normally
that.
have a buddy system, and like, so Nico can, Hikari can have advantage.
We normally have a buddy system.
I'm like,
Okay, I
nodding.
get you.
I'm doing the
You're
nod.
adding to Hikari's story.
If it's helpful for flavor, Solace is just standing behind them having a breakdown.
It is helpful for flavor. Sure, you can have advantage, Hikari, on your persuasion.
I'm gonna
check.
need it. Let me tell you.
Oh gosh.
no.
Oh, advantage?
Advantage,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. 11.
You see the guard says, Why don't we wait a bit? We'll wait an hour or so, see if he sobers up a bit, and then we will feel comfortable releasing him into your care.
All right. I think that's the best we're gonna get.
Can I, sir, may
Sorry,
I speak with him before we go? He is a dear friend of mine. May I just some words, before we go? So,
Sure.
please.
Then
Thank
please
you.
leave.
Yeah, I go, Ollie, come here to the bars.
Yes. Would you like some soap? Really good.
No.
Look how clean I am.
Okay, can I just say, okay, we have known each other for very long, but longer than the rest. I care about you. It turns out, if you say weird things, or do weird things, not harmful things, just like weird things that we like to do, you can get arrested.
Yes, I've noticed. Okay.
We're learning this lesson at the same time. I don't like it. I think as soon as you're sobered up, we get out of cities. No more cities. But could you just try and be boring for the night?
Boring. Sure.
Yeah.
I can do
In
that.
solidarity, back at the Drunken Duck, I will also try and be boring for the night. I was planning on talking to Greg. Won't even try and talk to Greg. Just be boring, vanilla.
So don't talk. Boring. No, just no talking.
You can talk, but don't talk to an animal.
Okay. I like talking to animals, though.
Me too,
I understand animals better than
It's been
people,
a little
apart from
while.
you.
I get it. All right. But
Yeah,
you got it?
I'm very happy. Let's go back to the forest. I don't like cities. They don't make any sense. I don't understand the drugs business. I'm not cut out for this kind of life.
Okay. That.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So just sleep, and then we'll go.
Yeah.
that
We'll
classic-
break bad another time. Today will be good. Yeah. Cool.
That classic city life of shoving soap up drain pipes.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Okay, cool.
And
once
drug
I'm
dealing
clean,
cats.
I will go to sleep, and I will make sure I don't talk to anybody.
I
Hikari's
try
just
and
massaging their temples.
I'm standing next to Solace doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have food. Hang on, I'm trying to look at my equipment. If I have any food, no, I don't have any food. Oh man, I've got to try and smuggle some food. I don't even have any food to give you. So hopefully they feed you here. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
And you
All right, I wander away.
leave. Cool. Yeah, you guys leave.
Amazing.
Yep, you guys
Yeah.
leave, and you are standing on the front of the guard tower. Oleg, you are not so much alone. You have some new friends in the tank with you, and you are.
What are their names? Are they talkative?
No, they're all drunk.
Do they need any soap? Would you
Oh,
like to
some of
use
them
my
look
soap
pretty
in the
gross.
water?
Some of them do look pretty gross. Yeah, they've one of them has like been sick on themselves.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a festival. It's a fair. Like people have been drinking, probably a bit too much. It's a nice warm day, so got the best of some people.
Okay.
You hear your conscious as Gima's voice say, "If you start bathing unconscious people, that is weird. Don't do that. That's not
Okay,
vanilla."
okay, I'll just leave the soap and the water there for you. If you want to bathe, I would recommend it whilst he's doing something with his hair and druid crafting extra leaves into his hair.
You see, like one of the people that like picks up the soap, like, this is nice soap.
It's expensive, yes.
Pretty expensive soap, yeah, especially to find in a prison cell. And so you wait a little while, guys. Is there anything you want to do?
I want to do one thing. Sorry.
Do it.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
At some point in there, like, I don't know now, or we could retcon it. I just want to, one of the people who looks like they go from fair to fair, like they're trading out of a cart.
Okay.
I just want to ask them, as politely and with as much, like, we don't have to act it out, but like as much charisma and stuff as I can, and like just offhanded comment, like, for example, how much does a cart and like horses to pull the cart run? Like how much about is that?
Yeah.
How did you get set up with this, tiny home situation? That kind of conversation.
Yeah, sure. You can find like a
I'm looking for like a family, not just one person.
Okay. Just make an investigation check.
Yes, ma'am.
That sounds like an epic idea. Let's go try, caravan. We can do band, yeah. Why can't
We were just talking about wanting to get out of cities, and now you want to travel 2 cities in succession.
Well,
This is great.
you guys can go into the city. I'll
30,
stay in the
20,
caravan.
Alana.
Dirty 20? Yeah, you find a few different like people with set up kind of caravan stations, I guess. And yeah, you go up to one and you just start asking about how do you get a caravan, how do you travel around the countryside, how do you sell your wares, and they kind of just give you, for the sake of brevity, they give you just a rundown of you can buy carts from stables in most cities. It's about finding a product that people want to buy, and the one people you talk to, they say how they enjoy getting to see new sights and meet new people. So it's
Does anyone give me like a vague amount? You can tell me later.
Yeah. They say it really depends on the city that you go to. For how much?
Not how much they make, how much the cart and the
Yeah.
and the horses
They say,
cost,
well, it depends on the quality of the cart, depends on the quality of the horses. I can look it up for you if you want like an actual.
No,
estimate.
you can tell me later. That's okay.
I can look it up. It's fine. I'm
Oh,
quick.
Yeah, look it up.
I'm
Cute kids, and they're so good at the math because of like being in this, being part of the family business. That's amazing. And I feel like my family could really benefit, and just such a beautiful little thing you got set up.
A cart will run you anywhere between 20 and 50 gold pieces.
What? Okay.
Yeah. And horsies, I'm actually struggling to find that one, but 1 million gold. No. Here we go. Horse equipment.
1 million.
Yeah, a draft horse is 50, well, roughly 50 gold. Depends on where you go and how well you can speak. A riding horse, like if you want one that goes a lot faster, it's a bit more expensive. And then obviously there's things like tack and equipment for the animals and feed. So I'd say if you're looking for a wagon and a horse, like just one draft horse to pull it, depending on where you ask, into Soa, because it's more of a fishing timber town, they've got a smaller stables, it'd be more expensive. So you're looking at about 100 gold for a wagon that could take 4 people.
Sure you want it to be 100? That's very within our current abilities. Okay, no problem. I'm like really excited. I'm like, wow! Okay, cool. Thank you so much. And then I'm like continuing to walk with Solus or whatever.
Cool. You guys just go spend the afternoon out in town, unless anyone wants to do anything. Oleg, after about an hour and a half or so, the guard comes and is like, in this time you see people have been leaving the space. Like, people have kind of like wandered out. Like, so are you feeling any better?
I've always felt marvelous. How are you?
It's insane. Like, are you going to be weird if we let you out?
He remembers Gima's words, and he says, no.
Persuasion check. Bordering on deception, but persuasion check. Because I feel like,
hang on, what's that?
I feel
That's
like
numbers.
Phil thinks he's going to be doing weird stuff.
He's weird.
He's weird. But I'll let you
18.
18?
15
All
plus
right.
3.
You see kind of like, the expression is one of, I just want you gone. And so they're like, alright, look, if we have to bring you back in, it's going to be a lot more serious, and there's going to be a fine.
I understand. I apologise for any inconvenience. I have left some soap in just in case anybody else wants to bathe. There's a few smelly, dirty people in there, so
just
hopefully
go,
that's
please.
beneficial for you.
Just go.
I have another one for you if you want to have it. It's very good.
I do not. Please
Give
leave.
it to your wife, maybe? No? Okay, I'll take it. Okay, I have 2 bars of soap left, and he will leave.
Cool. After about a while, guys, you're hanging around the tree. You see, probably 2 hours after you left, Oleg rejoins you at the tree.
He's very clean, but he's very sheepish, and he's like, I did something wrong. I don't understand. Can we go back to the forest, please? Can we go find something to do? Maybe?
Yeah.
Solace is lying on the, like, I'm assuming there's like a stone wall surrounding the tree or something that we're all
like a
sitting on,
dais,
or like
yeah.
benches or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's lying on it. Just
Checked
Yeah.
out.
It's been an afternoon. It's yeah, let's do something. Yeah.
what are we doing?
You hear at this point, because you are in the Lateau Plaza, which is the center part of the town, you hear coming from the Drunken Duck. Drunken Duck? Drowned Duck? It's a duck tavern. Yeah, I forgot the name of my own tavern. Uh-oh. You hear some calls and like cheers of excitement, and you hear this big loud boom voice goes, "Drink off!" And you see a whole round of like pitchers and jugs get brought out, and you see that they are setting up for a drinking competition over there.
Okay, this is important. Drunk people are so easy to steal from.
No.
We should go check it out.
No. Hikari, sit
Just saying.
here, lie down. The stone wall feels nice and cool. And then Solace is gonna roll over and accidentally fall into like the pit where the roots are.
Nice. It's nice. It's quite cool compared to how like warm it is outside. So
I don't think it's a good idea to antagonize the guards again. I wouldn't want to end up in the problems again.
It's only antagonizing if you get caught.
That's true. How do you get away with it then? How do you do it? Teach us these ways. You criminal mastermind, you.
It's just a thing you do. You just gotta be fast.
Gotta go fast.
And
Yeah.
nonchalant about it, you know?
I don't think I know how to be nonchalant about anything. Would that be a problem?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, I'm staying here where the roots are. I feel at home here.
Caring circle. I pick I pick Solace up by the like nicely. No, I don't pick you up, but you said you'd like rolled off,
Chokehold.
so I'm just like sitting you up. Yeah. And I get I still have my familiar like
You do, yeah.
around me. I'm just holding it for no good reason at the moment. Caring circle. Everybody sit in a circle. Caring circle. Make good friends. Keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. Are you in a caring circle?
Yeah.
Oleg.
Are we holding hands?
Yes.
No, we don't
Yes, I'm in a
hold
circle.
hands. We're sitting in it. We're
We're
sitting in our caring
Hikari
circle.
is
Okay.
thrust into the circle.
We are going to have a team meeting. Anyone who is holding Azuka, the sugar glider, is allowed to talk. I currently... Oh, has everyone met Azuka? This is Azuka. She's my sugar glider. No questions at this time. Okay, so I now have the sugar glider. I agree a little bit with some of you. Potentially, we don't want to get drunk. We don't want to end up they seem very, like, they like putting you in jail for that, so let's not do that. I have the sugar glider. I appreciate you all keeping to this rule. I have found out that the gold that we have gotten so far means we can buy a pretty nice cart and some like so-so horses and get out of town. Thoughts? Who would like the sugar glider? Hand up. I hand the sugar. Well, Solace was first. I hand the sugar glider to Solace.
I start petting her.
Soft.
Also, I'm down. I've been in this town for too long. I have to go places. Azuka, I have to forward motion or else if I don't, oh god. I have to move forward. I don't know where to, but I gotta move forward. Oh, she's so soft. Oh god.
So you're like a shark, where it's like if you're not moving forward, you die.
Do you have the sugar glider?
No.
She's so
This
soft.
is a caring circle. No cross-talking.
Hikari, I just close my eyes and just breathe deep.
Who would like the sugar glider next?
I give it to Oleg.
What is a sugar glider? What are you? What is this thing that I am holding? Where did it come from? How did you know what
We're talking.
gives it to Gima? What is it?
Okay, not important, not the current conversation, but I think like a creature like the dog that we met. It's like a fey creature that I've got because I'm like because it's just like a little familiar friend. We're not talking about that. We're talking about tiny house. Go. I give it back to Oleg.
Tiny house. Love the idea. Fantastic. Marvelous. Let's do it. When do we leave? Who gives it back?
Hikari, you now need to contribute. Here's the sugar glider.
I might need a night to think about that. I just have to think about it. Because that's different. So, there you go.
Hikari, I just want to say that's very good sharing because it was slightly different to the rest of the group, but you were still comfortable to bring that forward, and I appreciate that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just stay in town for a little bit. Shush. We're gonna stay in town for a little bit, and then we're gonna have another caring circle and see again because I know I'm gonna say caring circle now over. Everyone can talk. We've had that little chat. But I know we need to like hang out. Connor suggested we could talk with him, but that sounds like more work. That sounds like more work in town, and this town is legalistic AF. Yes. Well, no hands up. Everyone crosstalk. Crosstalk is the best.
Can I hold Zula without it being a caring circle?
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I am actually interested in that drinking competition, if I'm being honest.
No. Is it just to steal from people? Or is it for drunk purposes? Both of which.
Not a fan.
I think where there's excitement, there is potential for money
to steal?
Not necessarily.
Okay, but stealing is definitely one of the things you end up in jail for. Like,
right?
Like, legit.
You
I
could
don't even.
assume
I
so.
know that for sure.
You could definitely assume so.
I've had only a few interactions with drunk people. I've found them to be overall negative. But if you want to go, Hikari, I will go with you and I will have your back.
Cool. So
I cuddle Azula.
Hikari and Solace make their way towards the drunken duck. There's some tables set up, and you see they are kind of calling people in to join in on a drinking competition. You're welcome to take place, or you're welcome just to watch. But it's up to you guys. Does anyone want to participate in the drinking competition?
No, I promised I would be as vanilla as possible, so I'm just observing.
Cool. You see...
I will...
Yes.
Hikari will have a seat where the other competitors are sitting.
Okay. And you see this big kind of burly dwarf woman who you've seen in passing before. She's the cook of the Drunken Duck Tavern. You've not actually met her really and gotten to know her, but she's kind of like a common fixture that you've seen before. She's like, "Oh, so do you want to sign up then?"
Yes.
Okay then.
Is it a buy-in? Is it a?
Oh no, we play for the honor of winning, and you get some free mead out of it.
Free mead? That is really what I need right now.
Okay then.
Let's go.
They sign you up, and you can start the drinking competition. So the idea is that you have a set limit, and then for everything you go above your limit, the DC gets harder. So,
Alana?
Yes.
Are they all just kind of like, is it like a pie eating contest where they're all like sitting at a long table or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna, Ace is just gonna stand behind Hikari, just with the sugar glider.
Yeah, no worries.
Just for
so
security,
Hikari,
like a security guard.
They start by putting 3 meads in front of you, which are a bit smaller than an ale, because mead itself is a lot generally stronger than ale. A lot more alcoholic, so they kind of put it out in front of you. What is your Constitution modifier?
+1.
+1, okay. So they put the 3 drinks in front of you, and you see everyone else has a bunch of drinks, and there's another table behind with more drinks prepared. All right, last one standing wins. And she claps her hands, and people start drinking.
Oh, here we go. Oh boy. And I'll do the first one.
Cool. Yep, you
Good
drink
luck.
it. It's nice. It tastes like honey with a little bit of cinnamon. It's almost too sweet. And you're picturing now mead as a kind of drinking competition drink is hard. It's going to be sweet. But you clean the first one, no problem. You see the people next to you already on their second one.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
I will go for the second one.
Yep. Same thing again. It's nice. It's kind of warm. Not hot, but it's definitely not cold, which starts to get a little bit in your stomach on a warm day, but yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna look at the other people. Do the other people seem...
Oh, there are people that are already getting more drinks handed to them. Like, they have done that thing where they... I don't know if you guys drink much. They've done that thing where they pretty much just open up their mouth and, like, it just kind of, like, pours in. Like, oh. They're not sipping. They are sculling.
I'll go for my third.
You go for your third. After the third one, you start to feel, like, kind of tingles in your finger. You feel kind of, even as a pallid elf, you feel your cheeks get a bit rosy as it starts to take effect. The mead.
Can I see one person who is like way ahead?
Yeah, you see
like
there's someone like more towards the other end of the table that's already 5 meads in.
Can I just like try and like catch their eyesight, and can I try and frighten them with fey presence?
yeah. You'd have to walk. What's the range on that? Is your
10 feet?
Yeah, so you'd have to walk up from the tree.
I
Out
was
of
I
character.
was sitting,
What happened to no shenanigans? What happened to it?
When the moment takes you, you just have to do it.
That's super fair. Continue.
Sure.
I hadn't said it. If this is okay, in my head, I don't know what Oleg was doing, but I'm just kind of sitting in the bar.
Okay, yeah,
like,
you're near where they are. Sure,
Yeah.
you pick that person. They need to make a wisdom save. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's only 13.
Yeah, they fail. You see that the person on the end, kind of like this rather pleasant-looking human man, and like he's kind of like quite chuffed with himself. He's like downing the drinks. He's like, and he turns as this kind of presence overcomes him, and he sees Gema. And so you wanted to be frightened, and they're just like, oh, they kind of spit up a bit, and then like scramble away, like, no, like running off down the street. And you see the person next to them turns, like, keeps drinking.
Weird.
I look at my drink, smell it.
Smells okay. Smells sweet.
That was weird. Have I drank too much already?
They keep putting drinks in front of you.
I feel fine. I go for the fourth.
Go for the fourth. Alright, make a constitution saving throw for me,
Oh,
please.
shit.
As you have reached your limit.
15?
15, yep. It's getting hard. Like, it is sitting in your stomach, and it is warm, and it is hot outside, and it is super sweet. But you manage to maintain. You are, at this stage, drunk very quickly, but you are technically considered drunk. But you can continue on. You see a few people are like falling out now. They're just like, oh no, that's enough for me. People are like stumbling away. This is also taking place over a space of like a minute or so. Like, it's not like just every second. But yeah, you are now technically drunk, but you are still in the race.
Okay. Ooh, I'm like wobbling a little bit. Shakily grab the fifth one.
Yep.
Hikari, are you good?
Yeah.
Go for it.
And I'll go for the fifth one.
Give me another constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no. 10.
10. This last one, you kind of like turn to solace as you're drinking, and you're like, and it is coming back up. You can choose to run away, or you can choose to do whatever you like, but it is not good.
Nope, just right there, just everywhere.
All over the table, yeah. You hear laughter kind of erupt from the crowd. The person next to you is like, they're gonna make a con save. Person next to you also throws up, all over the table. And
oh.
it's a mess. And you see the dwarf cook from the drunken like is just like clapping her hands and absolutely loving it. She's having a great time.
Can I like grab Hikari by their shoulders and like pick them up and take them out?
This awful kind of pale green color.
Oh wow. I could have sworn you were a different shade before. Here, come on.
Yeah, you drag the very drunk now, very ill Hikari away from the table.
Is there like a water fountain or something?
You can go into the bar and grab some water. Like they're
okay, cool.
Water, yeah.
Is there any buckets where I can dunk their head?
Yeah, sure.
Tight. Take a deep Hikari. You there? Take a deep breath, bud. take a just here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you get dunked.
And we're back up.
Yeah, it helps a bit. You feel a little bit better. Still kind of gross. You just drank a lot of mead.
Here, drink some water.
Yeah, I'll. Where is it?
Right here.
That's 3 waters you're holding.
Yeah, grab one of them.
Make a dex check, Hikari. As a monk trying to grab something from the air. I'll say you can make a dex check for this.
16, 15.
15, yeah. You kind of like instinctually, like even though you're drunk, just like, so it's like, go, grab it, and you just like, grab it from her hands.
And because my mental state is
that's the scientific term.
like minor illusion is just going around like colors are like swirling around Hikari, just like small like flashes of like light of like just different things. Ooh. Not knowing that I'm actually doing it, but minor illusion just
anything revealing? Not like emotionally revealing.
No. I imagine it's just like blue, like deep blues and purples.
Nice.
Just flowing about.
Salas is gonna like try and swat her hand through one like thing of color just to see what happens.
It just passes straight through.
Oh, that's fun. I don't know what to do. Giba?
Yeah.
Do you?
It's a party. Look at that.
Okay, wait. Maybe I shouldn't have called Giba.
Oh no, it's okay.
Giba's already there. Giba's like. Giba is doing.
Do we need to take him? Do we need to go to bed?
I don't know. No. I think no more water. I don't know.
The worst has passed. I just can't. I can't focus. I can't think.
Okay.
Literally, it's just like
you can't sober up. You can only wait until it like passes through. Like he just needs.
Maybe.
To sleep.
Will it be better if we go out? Is it? It's nighttime, right? It's like cooler out there.
It's getting late now. Yeah, it's probably about 5 p.m. or so. It's
okay. Hikari, what do you want to do? Do you want to lie down? Do you want to go for a walk?
I need to sit, and I pull out like my wood block that I carve into, and I pull out my kunai. I just need to.
Wait. No. Hold on.
I'll get us an outside table.
Yeah, you do that. Hikari, can I see your kunai? Can I just like hold it because it looks really cool?
Sure.
Super tight, thank you. I'm just gonna look at this for a minute, and we're gonna walk outside.
So Solus takes one of your kunai.
Huh?
Solus takes one of your kunai.
My only kunai. Yeah.
Oh, good. I was worried.
Yeah.
Do I need to scare anybody off any tables?
No, that
oh my god.
There's
an outside.
There is space, and you can actually find like kind of back near the plaza. There are like tables kind of set up that you can sit at. That they've kind of just.
Where's Oleg? I
Where
wave Oleg.
Oleg is loitering with intent. He's been watching Hikari and this drinking contest. And he would like to approach his favourite dancing partner now and say, You're looking a bit under the weather, my friend.
Yeah.
As he
That
sits
didn't feel
down next
too
to
good.
him, he will touch him on the shoulder and cast Lesser Restoration in an attempt to
Oh, thank
remove
God.
the poison that's inhabiting his body.
Yeah. Easy. You feel kind of like the cloudiness and just you still feel the kind of pit, not the pit, the weight in your stomach from all the liquid you've drunk, but the kind of warm feeling of it and the hazy feeling of it is like taken away as Oleg places his hand on your shoulder.
Is that, Oleg, is that while we're sitting at the table outside or still inside?
Wherever Hikari
Yeah, you guys
is.
are outside
We're
in the
stuck on
plaza.
ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool, you feel a lot better.
whoa.
Would you like to dance?
Maybe in a little bit. My stomach's still a bit, probably shouldn't move around too much.
Okay.
But
Well, I'll be on the dance floor if you want to come and find me.
Let
And
it-
Oleg heads off to the dance floor.
Cool.
Oh.
Oleg goes off
I'll let
and
it settle.
Lovely.
dances for a
And with
bit.
that, like the minor illusion stuff fades.
Yeah.
Now that I'm able to focus and stuff.
Nice, very nice. Cool. So yeah, you guys spend the evening kind of hanging around the plaza, Oleg dancing, the occasional
I'll
Zalezo...
join Oleg dancing.
Yeah, no worries. There are some other people dancing as well. The occasional Zalezo guard walking past, eyes Oleg suspiciously but keeps going. Hikari and Solace just probably sitting having a chill evening.
Yeah.
As the
A
sun...
minor conversation,
Oh, okay.
I guess, as they're doing that. I've never actually really drank before. It just felt kind of appropriate after the craziness these past couple of days. You know, I'd seen, people do it. Some people are like, oh, it's great, You forget about everything, no stress, no anxiety and stuff. So I was like, well, you know what? These past few days have been pretty crazy. So I was like, oh, why not? But
Did it help?
well, I don't know because I got sick and I
You
don't
sure
really
did?
want that to happen again.
Yeah.
So
Feeling better now?
yeah, a little bit. Whatever Oleg said to me, I don't know what he did, but it helped.
Do you want your knife back?
I gave you my knife.
Yeah, you definitely you took it out and I got worried, so I took it. It's in my pocket. Do you want it?
Sure. Yes,
Okay.
please. Yeah, I don't know why I gave that away.
I asked to see it because I thought it looked cool. I told you I thought it looked cool and I wanted to look at it, and you were like, "Yeah, totally," and you gave it to me.
Yeah, it's a nice kunai. It was a gift actually.
What's it called?
It's a kunai.
I've never heard that
It's,
before.
Yeah, it's a specialized weapon for people with my skill set, I suppose.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
just used a hammer, but big.
Yeah, and it's very effective. And I know you mentioned the doll that's attached to it.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's kind of like, a keepsake, with that doll there. Your grandmother's always with you.
Yeah. Sometimes closer than I realized.
Yeah. We're gonna have to talk about that whole ghost thing sometime. I
I'd
feel
be
like
happy
you still
to.
need to figure it out first.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be happy to once I know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, because that is something. But it's nice to have keepsakes. It makes you feel safe, secure.
Yeah, for sure. I don't like personally what you were talking about. I don't like to drink because it does the opposite for me, which is I feel like I have to be like alert all the time. Like I was supposed to be the protector, and I can't not be. And if I'm not focused, then I can't protect. I don't know. It was just weird. Also, throwing up is gross, you know?
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. That wasn't too good. But I understand that, needing to feel alert and stuff. But you mentioned you're supposed to be the protector. Is that just how you are?
Yeah.
Well, Gima is definitely gonna need some protecting, and I guess after today, Oleg too. So you might have your work cut out for you.
Woo! I'm more than happy to.
Yeah, they're an interesting bunch as we're just watching them dance around.
Yeah.
And...
Yeah, they're just kind of...
Yeah.
I love Gima's dance.
But
They're very odd, and I very much like that. It's fun. It reminds me. It's very reminiscent of some like siblings and stuff like it's homey in a way. It's nice.
That does sound nice. I've never had the pleasure of meeting anyone quite like those two.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Me neither. To be fair, I didn't have many
options.
Yeah.
But I haven't. But...
It's a lot. It's a good a lot.
It is. It's an interesting change of pace.
Yeah. If you just out of curiosity, I know you haven't had much time to think because basically we talked about it and then you got drunk and now we're here. But have you put any more thought into the idea of like the little home thing that Gima had? Which, to be honest, I was a little bit out of it when she proposed it. But I do need to move on from this city, so, you know. I know it's probably not... Your comfort zone is, like, cities, right? I feel like you said that before.
That's where I'm most comfortable, yeah.
Mm.
But, I mean... I suppose it wouldn't hurt moving cities. We've caused quite a scene in this one already.
That is true. We still have, like, a few things that we might want to do... Right?
Yeah,
like
I don't think there should be any rush to leave.
Yeah, unless we do something absolutely insane.
Right.
Oh, like dances across going, you come and dance, come on.
I'm backing him up doing these ones in between.
The music's not sounding like that either. That is just Oleg adding to the music.
We'll pick it up later.
Cool.
We'll join them in dance.
You join the dance.
Yes, we'll enter the dance floor.
You guys dance around a bit. You're getting some strange looks at your unique dancing style, but eventually the sun starts to set and you see people begin to gather in the plaza to the point where it's a bit too awkward to dance around because there's quite a few people standing around. And as you're standing there, you see that they are setting up kind of like some lights on the stage, like some torches on the stage. And after a little bit of time, you see the Marquis appears on the stage. And she's kind of standing, there's a round of applause as she walks onto the stage. And she says, kind of with a loud voice, loud enough for everyone to really hear, she just says, "This year I was very pleased to be hosting the Artisan Fair. It has been some time since our small fishing village," and you see there's like laughter from the crowd, "has hosted such an event. And now seeing everyone's smiling faces and warm hands, I know that this fair was a success. We have seen the talents of our people, their strength and ingenuity. Tusoa, together as always, is proud of its arts and culture. Many thanks to Tusoa Trade Board for their unenviable task of organizing such an event. I am pleased to pass on the ceremonial torch to my dear friends in Port de Marly, and eagerly await to see how they plan to top our efforts next year." And you see there's more kind of laughter from the crowd. But like playful laughter. It's not like fuck you laughter. It's nice. So she then kind of like finishes her speech and she turns to the large tree in the center of town with the serpentine kind of structure wrapped around it. and she calls out a phrase in an unknown language to any of you, and there's a large number of people in the crowd that repeat it. I'll say Solace, you don't know the language, but because you're from the area and you've spent probably the most amount of time in this town, you might be familiar with the phrase. So I'll say make like a history check just to see if you can figure out what they're saying.
I do that thing that you do when there's a ritual, and I just mumble. I
got a natural 20.
You got a natural 20. Cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, you recognize this as a Naush. Oh, that's not how it's pronounced. A Naush phrase, which is the language of the Kinau people, who were the indigenous people of the Menagerie Coast. And it's a common phrase used in Tosoa. It's kind of just like a bit of a slogan, but it's essentially what they're saying is, with power we prevail. And as they say it, you see the lights light up along the spine of the serpent once again, and it lights up with the dots kind of going up, and it roars with a little bit of flame from the mouth, and then that lighting fixture has been lit for the night. Not anything different, but it's just that kind of ceremony of lighting the big old snake statue. Yeah. And and as the Marquis steps from the stage, the Artisan Fair has officially concluded for this year. And I think with that, we're going to take a short break. And we'll be back in a little while. Goddamn crazy first half. We probably won't go for quite as long after the break. True. But there's a few little more things I want to get to, but holy crap, guys.
Sorry.
No, don't ever apologize.
It is what it is.
Don't ever apologize. I want to give a huge shout out to Beck Boops in chat, who gifted 5 subs. If you go back and watch it, you'll see me like freak out for a moment as these guys are talking.
Yeah, I saw it on your face.
Thank you so much, Beck. That is incredible. We're blown away by the support we're getting. We're also, I'm seeing it going through chat, which is really exciting. We have emotes, or we're working on getting some emotes. So currently we only have the one emote.
The most important emote.
It is our Solace Swole emote. And
all you gotta do is type hit dick swole.
We're never expecting anyone to subscribe.
What?
That's what it is. Hit dick swole.
I couldn't change it. It had to be the first 6 characters of our name.
I feel like that fits.
So hit Dick Swole to get your Solace emote. But yeah, we don't want to like pressure anyone to subscribe, but we're super grateful for the people that have subscribed. The more subscriptions we do get, the more emotes we can put out, and we do have more emotes ready to go for if or when that happens. But thank you so much. Fuck me.
You did. It's fine. You did what you could. It fits. It's good. I love it.
Also, my sister is in chat being a sister, so that's
that's awesome
and hilarious.
But thank you so much for sticking around. We're going to go for a short break, and then we'll be back to finish up the session. So we'll catch you guys in a bit. All right, see you soon.
See you soon.
Cool.
we're back. Holy crap,
What?
guys. We're just
Wow.
freaking out. Blazera 9 and Beck again, thank you so much, guys. We've hit the point where we can have another emote now, which is super exciting. So this is incredible. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say, honestly. So grateful. That is truly
Thank you.
outrageous. Yeah, super exciting. Yeah, we'll get a new emote for you guys. It's gonna be exciting. Thank you so much, Blazera and Beck. Made our day. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, well let's jump back into the session, guys. So the party has I think we might be slightly delayed, but that's okay. The party has finished up the fair. Sorry, I got super distracted by that. The party has finished up the fair. The fair is concluded and it is now getting late. Up to you guys what you like to do. If you want to turn in for the evening or if there's anything else you want to do, let me know.
Only thing is for Hikari, as they're going to bed, they look back at the day, not even just like the bad parts, but they think of the fun they had with Oleg and the dancing, the fun of the log tossing competition, talking with Ace, and I go to bed that night happier than I've been in a while.
Aw, that's lovely. Has been a big day. Yeah. Cool. You guys make your way back to the Drunken Duck and you get into your hammocks. And you go to sleep for the evening. And you all complete a long rest. Yes.
Last thing that Oleg does before he goes to bed is he finds a bin somewhere, some rubbish disposable area. And he would like to leave the soap, the half-drank bottle of wine that they bought, and there was something else he had as well. The catnip. He's giving it all up. It's not for him. He's turning his back on his life of crime. He's going straight.
Whoa.
So he's just going to drop it all off in the hopes he's not even going to offer some to a cat or a rat. He's done with this life. He's going straight. So he's going to atone for his crimes and hopefully go and hug a few trees.
You
goes to sleep thinking about trees.
As you're walking away, you kind of like one glancing look back to your past life. You see that one of the people that were in the drunk tank with you has already walked by and picked up the half bottle of wine and is wandering off with it. So it's already been recycled.
Good luck, brave adventure.
Wonderful. So you guys all complete a long rest. I don't think any of you needed it, but it's good. It's good to sleep.
I did.
Hikari, you feel fine in the morning. You were restored of any state of drunkenness, so you're feeling actually really good. And the day is yours. What would you like to do? It is the equivalent of a Monday. I don't remember the names of the days of the week.
What's the weather going to be like today? Oleg does his
You do your ritual?
thaumaturgy?
Yeah, it's similar weather. It's lovely and warm. It's the height of summer. So yeah, every day is pretty much the same in this part of the world at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. What should we do, guys?
I think we can go see Connor May. He was talking about how he might have something for us. If you're all up for it. I mean, I don't.
And if
we're not bound to
I'm
each
gonna be
other.
real. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I was literally about to ask, what do we do now that the fair is over? So if you've got a direction for us, let's go.
Well, I personally want to stay in town maybe a bit longer until this mystery of this weird slug thing, we get more information, because I'm fairly intrigued about that. And I feel like we're a part of it since we were hired to go out there, and I kind of want to see it through till its end. And perhaps the jobs...
how long?
Well, let's see what Connor May has for us, and
He might want us to go out somewhere.
Okay, but if we see on the way like a stable or a place to buy a cart, I'm not saying I'm gonna buy it because I don't have probably enough money, but just like we can inquire about it. Because even if we want to stay for like a week or 2 weeks, maybe we need to get like there are 4 of us, so we'd have to get the cart, have like 4 sleeping spaces or whatever.
We'll keep an eye out, I think, for sure. But also, to be totally fair, now that Hikari mentions it, I'd kind of forgotten. I got very excited by the fair, but I would very much like to know what the fuck was up with that worm thing before we leave it all behind forever. At the very least, like, let's stay for like a... I don't know. I just want to know what the fuck's going on. I'll think about it for the rest of my life.
I did actually, I don't know if you all remember, I met Casto yesterday. That was one of the mages. No. That was one of the mages that the Marquis had called upon for research into this thing. So maybe we can seek them out, since we're pretty much good friends now at this point.
Cool.
We could probably find out more, maybe.
Tight, sure.
We can shelf that for now, because I think we should go see Connor May. See how he's holding up.
Or the other way around. Because if we're trying to solve this one mystery, Casto has would maybe have the information. But if we're Connor May, wouldn't he just give us another job in town?
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, we don't really know what he wants, and also, I could be misreading this, but I kind of thought that we were not particularly the ones investigating this mystery so much as the people waiting to figure out waiting for other people to figure out what's going on. Like, we tried. We like took it to Mordax and we killed it, and what else can you do besides those 2 things, right?
Yeah, I'm just curious for my own sake. I don't like that we did the dirty work and now we don't get the information. I would just like to know. Is all.
Well, today you are the leader, and I shall follow the leader. And step sideways if I see a cart vendor.
I'm sorry.
Follow the leader. Following the leader.
I don't mean
the leader,
to.
Following the leader.
Please don't rely on me for. Okay. I will lead them
Let's
to.
go see Connor.
Connor, the Margis, or use the Margis, and Miss Tio is Regla.
Yes. I know this information
I have
off the top of my head.
Connor is Margis.
Yes.
Miss Tio is Regla. Yep, I have it written down.
Margis. Yep, so you make your way towards the Margis Guild. It does take you out of the city. Gima, make a perception check.
Yes, ma'am. Oof. Goofty. Perception. It only 11.
11? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, leaving the town, even though there's like a large amount of traffic of people like leaving the city because the fair is over, you do see like as you leave the southern gates to get to the guild, to the west of the gate is a stables. Is set up there. Small stables.
Okay. I don't have to, up to you, I don't have to roleplay it, but I just want to like duck in, even if everybody's still moving ahead. I'm like, go, I'll be like 2 seconds. And I'm just gonna ask like the same thing as the other people, like a cart and horses. I'm gonna like add like a couple of like, 4 people and maybe some decorations and tack and food for a couple of weeks to get to the next town. How much?
You see, they recommend that you get 2 horses and a large-sized wagon for 4 people, and if you say that you want people to sleep in it, they suggest an even larger wagon. All up, for a wagon, 2 horses, and all the equipment, all the feed you need for, well, how much feed would you think you buy? Like a week's worth of feed?
Yeah.
Yep, 200 gold.
And, I'll, can I just do a quick perception check to see if these seem like good people, see if the horses look, like, healthy, maybe not strong, but healthy?
Do a nature check as you look at the horses.
Oh, natural 1 + 4, 5. Real bad.
These are horses. You see
I'm sort of on my way.
Some are slightly bigger than the other horses. One looks like it's smiling at you, but yeah, they're definitely horses.
Okay, I say I'll be back. Expect to be expecting.
Okay. Goes back to his work. Cool. You catch up with the group as they make their way to the Magis Guild. You guys get there. You approach this kind of large palisaded encampment. Having briefly been in there before, I think just Oleg, you stepped in to grab some bark at one point. But as you enter...
anymore.
Sorry?
Is the guy with the crown there?
You don't see anyone with a crown walking around at this stage, no. But you make
I'll
your
get
way...
some more sawdust and bits and
Oh yeah,
pieces.
there's sawdust everywhere, so you can absolutely grab it. You see a lot of large piles of fallen trees, and you notice. Well, actually, everyone make a perception check as you kind of enter in.
Oh, that's pretty good.
5.
21.
9.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Man, is that your second natural 20? Or who else
In
got
a
that?
row.
Man, good stuff.
Don't want to burn them down.
Hikari
Using
and
2 different
Solus,
dice.
You kind of I just dropped my dice. You wandering through, you notice that there's a lot of fallen trees. There is this big kind of office building hut in the center of the space, and all around the walls of the encampment are little shacks, little kind of small houses. But you don't see any kind of saws or cutting what's the word I'm thinking of? They don't process the timber here. This is just where they store the trees that have been cut down. And as you kind of wander in this eclectic group of colourful people wandering into the space, you see the door from the main building opens up and Connor walks out. He's like, oh, hey, and kind of flags you down. So you wander up to Connor. He's like, oh, it's good to see you. What are you doing here? Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, you said you might have work for us after the the artisans fair.
Yeah, of course. That's good. It's good you're here. It's very good you're here. So I have some teams preparing to do a small-scale log run to Port Damali in a day's time, and I'm not too much involved with the transport of the logs. I'm more on the acquisition side of things, but I had thought, to offer you some work here in the guild. You guys seem capable. You could put some work in for us, and maybe as a favor, I don't know if you guys have jobs, but something else has come up since then of a slightly more delicate matter, which I think you might be more useful for. We've recently, and he kind of gets a bit dour, he's like, we've recently learnt that Jaina had some relation in Port Damali, and they have requested that his remains be sent to them at their own expense. We would normally handle that sort of thing here, find a nice spot in the forest, but it's a personal request and they're paying for it, so I think it's fine, we oblige. The problem currently stems from none of our log driving team wanting to be a part of it. The way he died, It scared a lot of folks here, and there's still some superstitions around the body, so no one's really up to the task. I was hoping maybe you could consider delivering his remains to Port Damali, and you would be paid, of course, the full sum that the relation is paying. But if that's something you're interested in, maybe.
Would you perhaps provide the means of transportation?
Oh yes, you'd be moving along with the log driving team, and he kind of gestures towards the river, and you can see now set up in the river are these large bundles of trees. There's about 20 trees per bundle that have been roped together, and they are currently floating in the river, and you see people working on them, and he gestures towards that. He goes, yeah, our log driving team will be heading towards Port Damali in a day's time, and I can arrange for you to travel close enough of which they're comfortable, but they would be also there to, guide you in the right direction. I understand it's a big ask, but I don't know how else I'm going to get him there. Yes, Solace.
How long is the journey?
At a reasonable pace with not too much, with good weather, which we are blessed with at the moment, it's about 7 days on the water to Port Damali.
And then coming back takes longer because it's upriver?
Our driving teams normally get transport back along the road.
Okay.
Sailing upriver, we deliver the logs and then they are on foot.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I'm sorry, I don't mean to assume. I figured maybe you not as local to Tusoa, so perhaps. I'm sorry, I probably should have assumed.
No, you're fine. I think maybe can we hey guys, should we do a sharing circle? What's the thing? You're muted.
Oh, silence.
What's happened to Kima?
Caring circle.
Sharing circle. Should we have a little huddle and do a sharing circle really quickly so we can discuss if there's something we want to do?
Actually, well, just it's not important. It's not important. But the caring circle specifically is where we hand around a talking object. However, if we could just do a huddle and then everyone can still cross talk.
Oh, so no,
please discuss it. I don't want to put you out if you have plans, but
yeah, for sure. Can I hold Azula again?
Oh, yes, but not caring circle.
Sweet.
Everyone can talk.
Okay, fine. Yeah, well, as long as I can hold. Okay. Cool. I'm down to do it. I would, just my opinion, it really bummed me out that he died. If his family wants him back, I'd like to reunite him with his family. And I know we just talked about how we wanted to stay and figure out what the hell was going on, but like if we could maybe do it, get paid some, do something good, and then come back if we really still feel like we want to do that. But like I said, any sort of movement is good movement for me, as well. But I'm open. I'm gonna keep cuddling.
And maybe something in Port Damali might pique our interest.
Sure, yeah. Port Damali is good. I've heard of it in passing. I don't really know.
Or all of you can make a history check. I'll say Hikari, you can make it with advantage because you have probably the most knowledge of cities.
As we desperately try and keep our critter brains to ourselves.
History, you said?
I'll say history or history.
I got a 13.
History or
13.
19.
19.
13.
12.
12 and 13. Oleg and Solace, you've heard the name, but you know nothing about it. You know it is the big city to the south, and that's kind of all you know. Oleg and Gima, you're aware of Port Damali. You know, it's a city. It's a part of the group that kind of run the Menagerie Coast. But that's kind of, you don't really know too much about it. Hikari, you know a bit about it. You know it's the largest city in the Menagerie Coast. It's a massive naval kind of, or like a seafaring base. It was one of the first cities. It was the first city on the Menagerie Coast. And not so much from personal experience, but you know, in a city this large, crime kind of abounds. You know, it is got a reputation for being like a wonderful shining beacon of a city, but there is a strong underground element to this city as well. Yeah, that's what you know.
Can we parlay this into him paying for our cart and horses? Hikari.
Well, we should find out how much we're getting paid, because we're not taking a horse and carriage down there. We're going with the river. So we would have to pick up a horse and carriage at Port Damali.
Oh, I did not catch that part. We're going on a boat? Sorry, Oleg?
We should be able to get a better carriage in Port Damali than we would get here, surely. Maybe that's the best place to go for used carriages.
I am so much more down for houseboat than I am for carriage.
Oh, houseboat. Okay.
I will have, I guess all three of you know, I'm not too worried about Solace to an extent, but Port Damali is a bit, it's a decent city from what I've heard, but it's also a bit rougher around the edges. It's not as forgiving as Tusoa.
Tusoa's forgiving?
Yeah.
In comparison?
Tusoa is very forgiving.
Yeah. I'm actually, I'm fairly surprised.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I really would like to avoid staying in cities, but I also would like to be in cities, if that makes it. Like, I want to dive in, check it out generally, vibe check, live there. and then get out before, you know, cops. So I'm okay. I'm
before cops.
I feel
Me
like
too.
I feel like on the way maybe Oleg and I can have a little, like, you could teach us, Hikari, how to try and not get caught doing weird things. But I honestly I'm okay if we're like not in the city for a little while and then like in another big city. I would like to see more people.
So wait a minute. You're telling me there is a city bigger than this one? I thought this was a big city. This isn't a big city. It gets bigger than this. But there must be thousands of people here.
From what you can tell,
how many people are there in the world?
From what you can tell, size difference between Tusoa and Port Damali. Port Damali is about 10 times the size of Tusoa. That's something you would know.
So, Oleg, think of Tusoa 10 times. That's Port Damali.
That's where the people are. We need to go there. Okay.
Wait. Time out. I think Oleg, you good?
I think he's thinking about it too hard.
Wait, Oleg,
yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oleg.
Maybe he needs
Oleg.
Azuka.
Oh, okay. I'll put Azuka on top of his head.
I can actually tell if it feels frozen or not.
I know.
It's perfect if he is. It's just perfect.
If he is, I can't tell.
I think he is frozen.
It works. It checks out.
It's
checks
perfect.
out.
It's perfect.
Oh my god, he's frozen.
He's holding it so well.
Oh, he's really holding it.
Oh no, okay.
Okay.
Wait, what? That's so...
Okay, we might,
Wow.
Oh, help him.
Okay, one thing.
Someone help him.
He's typing.
We might, chuck... There we go. I'm gonna chuck that up for a second.
That was too good.
That was so funny.
I thought he was just committing to it.
I appreciate
His internet went down.
Staying in character.
He says his internet went down. Okay, his internet's gone down, folks. but let's just pretend he's being super, super in character.
Oleg is having a minor conniption in the corner.
Yeah, Oleg's just fucking glitched out.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back? That was wildly funny.
Timing.
Oh my gosh.
The dude that
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, everyone's out of spot.
But
But
okay.
yeah, that's
Okay, we're working. We're getting there, folks.
That was so perfect. That was incredible.
Oh,
Yeah,
We can hear you, Phil.
Okay, sorry.
That's
Don't be sorry.
good.
It was perfect.
That was
Perfect.
you. Oh my god, you froze on this face, and we all thought you were just holding this face as for like effect. So we were like talking to you.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
It was
it's perfect.
Good. It was really fucking funny.
I lost everything, and I was just like, "What? Why is it all stopped?"
What's gone?
Is your camera working, Phil?
It seems to be.
Just
I have no
turn it
idea.
on and off your webcam, and we'll chuck it back up. There we go.
Oh,
You turned it
almost.
off. You turned it on, and
There we go. All right, we're back.
There we
We're back.
Yay!
Sorry.
Perfect.
That's okay. That was great.
Yeah, so Oleg recovers from his moment of contemplation. Yeah, he gets to sleep.
But I think we should take the job
Yeah.
because this gives us a chance to. I'm just worried.
About what?
Worried about what?
Port Damali.
Oh, because it's like a kind of rough city and we're kind of weird, or other things.
Yes, I'm confident I can make my way through the city, but I'm worried about you all.
That's
But we have
super fair.
We have from here to Port Damali to we can learn from you. I'm a quick study. I am so
I'm
much
not.
sneakier now than I was when I first met Oleg. Oleg?
And I.
Oleg?
Yeah. Yes,
You good?
she is. I can just keep my mouth shut, so I'll just be.
Here's the thing. When I panic, I talk, but I'm not good at talking. So it turns into situations like the what just happened with Oleg. I think I'll be okay.
I know, Hikari. On the way, you can teach us an anagram for if we get into a situation. Like you can teach us what to do, and then we'll learn it. And then if we're in the city and we see a cop or something happens, we'll go through the anagram, and it'll be like, okay, stop. Think about what you're doing. Would Hikari do that thing? Like that kind of thing.
What would Hikari do?
Yeah, what would Hikari do?
That's how I got out of jail. I kept thinking of what Gima said. It's like, don't be weird.
Man, poor Hikari got stuck with all of these fucking forest hermits who are like, how do you talk to the cops?
I think I pointed out at some point everyone's proficient
teach
in
us
survival
crime,
except
please.
There
Hikari.
are-
What's the government?
There are
Sorry.
layers to it. It's not just the cops you have to worry about. It's the
Oh,
shady-
shit. What
the
else is
shady
there?
People as well. It's like
People-
onions. You know, onions have layers.
I'll fucking
Get that
you,
stuff out of
Nico.
Yeah.
Well,
We
there
can
are
learn.
There are 4 directions of the compass: north, south, east, and west. And there are 4 of us. Therefore, we can watch in every direction. So if any sneaky people try anything, we're going to see them. So we need to stick together. I choose west.
Huh? What? What?
I choose
Wait,
south.
We're not looking west.
I
choose
agree with
Oh.
Gima. We have, if we accept this job, which I think we should, we'll have a week to prep and prepare. But I feel I'm worried, but I'm fairly confident that I can guide us through it, and we'll be fine.
That's all we need. Worried but kind of confident. That's a recipe for success. Let's fucking Let's go.
Perfect.
Yep. Well,
Hopefully
good
we're getting
rest.
paid a decent amount, though.
Everything I've ever done in my life. I've been worried, but a little bit confident.
I could do the negotiations for cost.
You can?
Oh, you want to negotiate our payment with Connor?
I can do that. Yeah. That could be my
All
thing.
right.
I could do that.
Sure.
All right.
You can open the conversation with him.
Yep. Cool. So you guys return back to Connor. He's kind of just off to the side, being very polite, not listening to the conversation. And you guys walk back up to him. It's like, yeah, so, are you able to help me out with this?
I put my, hang on, I'm a turtle. I put my hand to the top of my shell, and I'm like, well, Connor, it seems last time we did something for you, it was quite dangerous. And mate, we really want to do the right thing. Seems like it's important to the family, and obviously out of the goodness of our hearts we would like to partake, but that sounds dangerous, and also it does sound like you're leaving us a bit high and dry back there in Port Damali. So what type of price are you thinking for this particular dangerous, important, emotional task?
I really need help on this one. I need to get... Yeah. I could offer some of my money, I suppose. The relation has offered money, and they're willing to pay on arrival.
How much have they
he pulls out a little note, and he said, it's 46 gold, 5 silver, and 3 copper is what they have put forward.
Yeah, that seems like that's what, yeah, that's good. I was thinking about 200 gold would be what we'd be looking for, obviously, because it's very dangerous. Maybe you could pass.
You could buy a wagon
around.
and 2 horses with that much money. That's a lot.
Do you mind if I interject?
Yeah.
Please,
quick?
my associate here has some thoughts.
Jaina, not to get personal with him, but was he, and maybe his family, the relationship he has in Port Damali, are they well off? Do they have the means?
It's just the one relation. I'm not sure. It's a woman named Eva, and she, in her letter, was very saddened, obviously, by the death, but was just wanting him to be returned so that she could see him again. Is what
I'm gonna start.
In the letter.
Sorry, I'm gonna start tapping Hikari on the shoulder, kind of incessantly, but keep going.
I don't know her personally. I've not met. It was a bit of a surprise that he was always kind of private, Jaina. But...
I feel bad. I don't want to make them pay more money.
Neither do I.
Oh. Okay, wait. I'm gonna scoot over to Giba and start tapping her shell.
Make an intelligence check, Hikari. As you're kind of thinking about this.
As I'm thinking. Oh, that's good with the natural 19.
Hey.
20.
20, yeah. Yeah, you kind of get the sense from the specifics of the letter, the fact that the money was so specific, this is kind of all they could offer. Yeah. Which I think you were on you had that idea already, but yeah, you can kind of confirm it with your smarts, with your smart brain, you confirm it.
Can I ask, does it say in the letter why she wants him returned other than just to see him? I mean, we saw the body, there's not much left of the body, there's not much to see.
Do you ask that
did
of
she
Connor?
say why?
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Does it say in the letter?
You ask Connor, and Connor's like, I don't mean to intrude on their relationship, but we found some letters in Jaina's apartment as well. I am of the understanding that they were close, and perhaps she just wants him to be where she is.
Kima! Hey, Kima!
I'm disappointed, but yes. Yes.
Kima, I don't want to make them pay more money.
You see, Connor's like, bad. I can maybe offer some of my gold.
Okay.
No, I feel bad.
Yeah, I hear. Okay. Maybe a letter of reference once we get to Port Damali for any contacts you have there.
That I can do. I have quite a few business contacts in Port Damali. I can absolutely do that for you.
Okay, so 50 gold pieces and a letter of reference.
Yes. On delivery, Eva has said she will pay the 46 gold pieces. Are you asking me for 50 gold?
Well, are you gonna pay us anything?
I could.
You're basically asking us to do this for free.
He pulls out a coin purse and he's like, I can offer.
No. It's cool. Letter of recommendations, super tight. Awesome.
Gima, if you want, you can make a persuasion check.
I want that thing. No. Math. 14.
14. 14 is pretty good. He's like going through and he's like pulling out his own coin purse. And Solace, you're kind of like jumping in his face a bit, and he's like, I can. It's not a problem. You have helped out so much in the pot.
It's fine. Just the letter is fine. And I like walk away.
It's like
I'm gonna chase after her.
I will get right on to the letter. He turns to Solace to say that, and then Solace chases away, so he returns to Hikari. I will get right onto the letter then.
Yeah.
The train is leaving tomorrow. It's a log train. The train is leaving tomorrow. 6 in the sunrise. So if you're here, you're welcome to stay here the night. We have some lodgings available. But
we may take you up on that, but I have a question.
Yes.
Do you have frequent correspondence with the happenings in Port Damali?
No, me personally, not so much. The captain of the log train would deal with people in Port Damali a lot more. I am very much a Tosoa person.
And I assume we'll meet the captain of this log train before we depart.
Yes, you'd be looking for Tom. Find Tom. She's hard to miss.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Where is the deceased at the moment?
He's like, he's currently, and he kind of motions towards the river again, and you see like where the docks are set up and the logs are all there. There is like a kind of a small raft at the back of that, and next to that is a little shed, and he's like, he's currently being stored in there. I don't deal with dead bodies much, but I'm trying to be respectful and
it's okay,
abate some strong feelings of responsibility. Please, yeah. And he like directs you towards the shed.
Okay.
I will start writing the letter, and he
right.
like heads into the.
And I will join
office.
Gima and Solace.
Cool, Gima and Solace. Are you just like pouting off somewhere?
I'm just like kicking a rock.
Can I catch up to Gima?
You can catch up to Gima.
Gima. Hi. Are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
Oh, I thought you were mad at me. I got real scared.
No, I'm not mad at you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I feel wanting to can't speak. Returning the dead to the place where they'll be loved is like important.
Yeah.
And I kind of just panicked because I got fixated on that and the sad letter and the sad person and the dead person, and I was like, fuck. And then I panicked.
I hear you. I just, he's like a logging company with like a whole business and stuff, so I just kind of I was fixated on that and the fact that I felt like I really like my idea of having a cart. I have an idea now where we could have like a houseboat that has a cart on it. So like,
Maybe
so,
we
like,
still can.
Like, because then we could go down the river. But then if we wanted to like do a short journey off somewhere, then we could get on the cart, short journey off back.
Multi-purpose.
And I need to travel, and I need to
travel too. I'm with you for sure. I feel like we can definitely. We're not going to stop making money after this. We're weird and talented, which means we're going to get money in weird ways with our weird talents. Probably. I never thought that I would be able to like make money and survive when I left my home, because I'm just like a person. And then turns out most people not as strong as me, and people will pay you to be strong. So like we can keep doing shit like that. And then we can get a cart and a boat if we want a boat. I just don't want to, like, I felt bad for that guy. Now that you mention it, maybe he had more money than, like, the lady did, but I kind of got caught up in the sad dead.
I got caught up in the potentially he has a girlfriend, because I really thought that he and the other guy, Mitro.
Right, didn't you
I
that
thought they had a thing.
forbidden romance?
And maybe they still did, but maybe not.
Hey, you never know.
I mean, that's good, because that means he hasn't lost, like, Mitro hasn't lost, like, a friend, just like a cult, like a person from a different logging business. So that's
right.
It's been a lot. It's been a week.
Yeah,
a lot.
It's been a weird one.
Yeah, and I liked dancing last night. That was fun.
Yeah, that was nice.
But I guess there were a good amount of people here, but I would like. It sounds like Port Damali has more of all the people, and I need to see some people. So that sounds like a good plan. But like, think about like a houseboat, but also a cart.
Like a I don't know, like a duck boat that can go on land and water.
Yeah.
Like a me?
Like a what? Like a turtle boat. A turtle boat.
I'm gonna draw some pictures.
Okay, can I see the pictures after you draw them?
Yes. I'm not good at drawing.
Yeah. That's okay.
But to Port Damali, maybe there's like a cool boat builder. Okay, you know what? This is fine. This sounds great.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna go down the river. The money's at the other end of the river.
Yep.
Then we can make some more money.
Potentially, because it's a big city.
And then
portal
boat.
Yes. I think, is that the plan? Because I'm down for that plan. And also there's people. There's a lot of people in Port Damali, and you need to meet people, and I need to meet people. So we're...
Thank you. I'm sorry that you thought that I was angry at you.
That's okay. It's fine. I was very in I was very much, if you were mad at me, I would have deserved it. I did very much sort of step in to what you were very obviously trying to accomplish and like step on it. So I'm sorry for that, and I'm glad you're not mad at me.
Hug?
Yeah!
Nice. Beautiful. Very cute. Hikaru and Oleg, you make your way over to the shed as Solus and Gima are hugging in the background. And it is unlocked. You can enter in if you so wish.
Yeah, is the body in a coffin or something?
Yeah,
or
so
is
you
it
go
just...
in and you see kind of pushed up against the back wall, it's this... Oh, get my notes up, sorry. 7 by 2 foot kind of large box, and it's wrapped up with ropes, and you see this kind of like what looks like padding between the lid and the box itself, and you get the sense that's maybe like some kind of like ceiling protection. And there are 2 small chests on top of it, and like a folder, like a envelope kind of folded up on top. And you get the sense, just based on what Connor said of like going through the house, these are his belongings. These are Jaina's like personal belongings that are kind of like there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So it looks like it's sealed, secured. It doesn't need any action in order to preserve it for the journey or anything like that.
It would appear so. You can make a investigation check if you want to like get kind of close and like investigate it. Like to
I want to make sure the lid's secure and it's tied
yeah,
on
it looks like
correctly and
it looks like very strong
smell
knots.
or anything like that.
You
Okay,
don't
what's
smell
investigation?
anything as you enter. Oh yeah, if you want to make a roll for it.
5.
5. Well, you definitely don't smell anything as you enter. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, ropes tied like ropes do.
Are the boxes locked?
They don't appear to be.
Okay, open the document first.
So
file.
you
What's in
open up
there?
like the like kind of envelope file, and there's a handful of letters in there. Yeah.
Are these his love letters? Quick scan of them. Are they
yep.
like, dear my love?
You see in there, like in this lovely handwriting, you read one and it says, the approximation of like, it says, "Dearest Jay, I was excited by your last letter. The thought of spending more time with you fills me with joy. I'm so close to finding my own place, and I've heard there are jobs available here. Soon we can be together always. When is the next log drive? ? Any chance you'll be joining me soon? With all my love, Eva." And the general gist is that there's this kind of correspondence back and forth between these two people.
Okay. Are there any letters that he's written to her?
No. Only the ones he's received.
So
And
it's
some of
just
them-
the love letters that he's received. Anything else?
No, that's just it. Love letters in the envelope.
Okay. What's in the box? Is
You open up his box and there's just like some clothes. Mainly just clothes. Nothing. As you rifle through.
Are there
his belongings.
any nice gloves?
Yeah. That I'm just gonna say I've been doing like rolls for checks and stuff. That is my 5th natural 20 tonight that I've rolled. I'm using my grog die and I've rolled like, probably good for this session. I've been rolling a tankard a lot tonight. Yeah, you find a pair of really nice leather gloves. Like they look like workwear gloves, but they are like very nice, and they're kind of a little bit fur lined on the inside. You take them, yep, sure. You can put leather gloves in your inventory.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
I'll look at Hikari and say, he doesn't need any of this stuff anymore. Do you want anything?
Well, I'm not. I'm with Gima and Celis.
Oh, you with them? Okay.
Oh, okay. You're not with them. Okay.
Cool.
Is there any jewelry in there?
Not that you can find. No, it's mainly just clothes.
Okay.
Very simple kind of workwear stuff. Make an investigation check.
3.
Okay. Yeah, just clothes.
I shall take the gloves
Yep. Nice.
and I shall wrap them up and put them at the bottom of my bag
Yeah.
somewhere.
Cool. You have some gloves.
Thank you.
Great. And then you go and join the rest of your party. Great.
I want to cut the fingers off the gloves.
Oh, are you doing it there in the middle of the area?
No. I want at some point in the future. I
Okay,
want to
cool,
cut
cool,
the
cool.
fingers
No
off
worries,
the
no
gloves.
worries.
That's fine. Yeah, I can do that.
Great. So you go back and you join your party, and you're standing there by the river looking at the raft, which you can presume to be the raft that you guys will be traveling on. People working on the logs. And you guys, in this morning light, kind of take a bit of a breath as you feel as though you've got a path set before you. And yeah, I think we're gonna finish up our session there. Yeah, cool. Fucking crazy, guys. You guys are insane. Like, I'll
Hey.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey.
no, again, please don't ever apologize. Don't ever think I'm like over it. It's great. I love it. It's just
man.
insane. Thank
Hikari
you.
is so worried about Port Damali after that stuff. the
Hikari
previous
should
day.
be worried about Port Damali with that stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. that was such a fun session. Like technical goofs aside, like that was amazing.
That was amazing.
Phil, you need to go back and rewatch that clip of it because it literally seemed like you were just thinking really hard for a long time.
It was great.
It was great.
It looked like you were doing a goof. It was so good.
Yeah, and props to you guys for staying in character with it because I was like, I think he's frozen, and you're like, oh, I'm just like,
I'm gonna be totally real with you. It didn't even cross my mind that he was frozen. Like, not for a second. Until it was like a while later, and I was like, wait.
So what I should do is do it in future and just like...
No. Just
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
No, but I can...
Yes.
It's obvious where you can see it.
Yeah. Man, we'll know now. That was...
He'll fool me.
Yeah, it was excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, people, for joining us. I've just seen Little One Nightmare saying I'm late. I'm sorry, we're finishing up.
Yeah, you're quite late. That's okay, though.
Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, thank you so much to Blazera and to Beck Boops for your super generous donations. We're going to put a second emote on the channel, so keep an eye out for that. We'll have to decide which one we're going to do, guys. But yeah.
I think I know which one after this episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, does anyone have anything they want to say before we finish up?
I just really wanted to shout out Roll with Advantage, which is a dice store here in Melbourne. Not here in Melbourne. Here in Australia, in Melbourne. I'm not in Melbourne. I reached out to a bunch of dice places and they donated a bunch of dice for... I went to regional New South Wales and taught D&D this weekend. And they donated just beautiful dice and the kids were so excited. Took them home like they were precious jewels, which they absolutely are.
So cute.
So Roll with Advantage really also sent stickers and cool stuff for the kids.
That's awesome.
Just 100% out of the goodness of their heart. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah. And you guys should check it out. Like, if you haven't seen on Kiraleigh's Twitter, she does like a lot of kid D&D stuff, which is really cool. Like, if you guys are interested in how to run D&D for kids, check out Kiraleigh. She's really awesome at that sort of stuff. But that's awesome. That's so nice of them.
We made a rocket. It was good.
That's cool.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that on, really I think, your Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you once again so much, everyone, for joining us. We're a bit off schedule at the moment, so we'll be posting on our socials when our next session will be. We're a bit not sure if it's going to be next weekend or the following, like go back to our every 2-week schedule. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.
Stay safe, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Stay safe.
Bye.